Don't forget, Ellis.
Wrap up the holidays with the perfect gift. Give them what they want. The movie of the decade.
Who's this guy?
The smash hit of the season.
I'm Batman.
Can somebody tell me what kind of world we live in where a man dressed up as a bat gets all of my press?
Batman on video cassette. The gift you want to give. The gift they want to get. Specially priced at stores everywhere.
Jack is dead, my friend. You can call me Joker.
What are you?
I'm Batman. Where does he get those wonderful toys? Wait till they get a load of me.
Only one will claim the night. Rated PG-13. Now playing.
Hello. Or it's a 15 in the UK. Are you 15?
I'm 15, I swear.
And how old were you in 89 when this came out?
I was a fragment of my mother's imagination at that point.
Go away. I was 15 when it came out. Luckily, just over 15. Because what month were we? Yes, August the 11th, 1989. I was standing in Llanelli waiting to go in and see this. Hard to believe it's 35 years ago.
Imagine if this came out a year before, Gareth. You'd be...
Oh, yeah. I looked about 12 when I was 18, so...
All right, cool.
But as it's a special occasion, it's time for some bubbly. So
let's do it. I got the stubbies, man.
Oh, nice. I'm going to try not to hurt myself. As we go forward. Bloody hell. So, it was a pop and a half. Right.
Chin.
Hang on. I got to fill my glass. There will be an intermission with this one. I'm doing this one. There we go. Ready? Hey, where are you? Hey.
Chin. The Batman.
Oh, that's cool. Right. Let's play this. So. Oh, and already we're off to a bad start because I didn't wake up the VHS player. So give it 5 minutes to warm up.
Let me know when you're on the WB logo and I'll fire this baby up.
Yeah. Oh, I think there's trailers there. So this is the X-Rental. I think this is from the lovely Terence McGuana, who is in the chat. Yeah, he can't believe either. It's been 35 years.
35 years. I like the yellow box, man.
It's a very nice yellow box. It's got yellow reels on the tape as well.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah, I know. I was very happy with it. So I also have the retail. Well, I got about 3 retails. I got the DVD, which is a 15, so it's an old DVD. And then, oh, hang on, I got the Blu-ray, which is also a 15, but I don't know if that's because of the extras. I thought this was reduced to a 12. No, and I got the book just in case we want to catch up with what's happening.
Love it.
What have you bought?
What have I brought with me? Hold on, 2 seconds. I'll get the US VHS.
Oh,
American. Give me 2 seconds.
Oh, I've only got a fake T-shirt pack that's in the style of a VHS from the US. But yes, welcome, Terence. There's the advert for the Commodore 64. Oh, Terence was only 10 years old, but looked 12, so I got in to see it. And it's awesome. Oh yeah, I forgot it's 12, wasn't it? Not 15, so I would have been all right. Oh, we got License to Kill trailer now.
Here we have the US.
Oh, hang on, I need to see this close up. And how many times have you watched that?
A grand total of 0. Nice though. You know what it is? It's the US ones, man. I like the cardboard that they come in, like the sleeve. It's so nice.
Yes, it is.
They look great on a shelf.
It gets the what is it? It gets the logo on 3 sides, the bottom and the 2 sides, doesn't it? So
yeah, man, it's epic.
I'm
honestly thinking about getting like plastic cases for them VHSs because I've got them all. I've got the one from Batman 89 to Batman and Robin, best one out of the bunch. What? Who said that? Who said that?
Get off my channel. Oh, Terrence just saw the Patterson one. That's what.
Nice, man.
3 years old? Is it 3 years now?
3 years. When did it? When did that come out? 22. I think 2 years.
Okay, then we're still waiting on the second sequel, first sequel.
Mate, they are moving slow on that, man.
Yeah.
James Gunn will have had his new Batman cast by that point.
Yeah, he's gonna age it out before they make a trilogy.
Yeah.
Because was it in Bale's one? He went from Batman Beginning to Batman to Batman Old.
Batman Old, yeah.
In like 3 films.
I really like Rises. Rises gets a lot of shit, but I think it's pretty underrated.
I enjoy it. I can see its problems.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But I was disappointed when I first watched it in the cinema. I think I saw it in IMAX in Cardiff.
See, it was my first ever IMAX showing, seeing Dark Knight Rises, so I think I've got a bit of, like affinity towards it because of that.
But am I the only one that thinks IMAX is too big? Like, something's happening over here, and then like, you're going back to VHS pan and scan. You have to move over to the other side.
Like, I think that's the best place to sit in an IMAX. I've been trying to book Alien Romulus tonight. Like, I think I'll push the boat out and go and see it in IMAX. But the showings they're all booked. Like, it's brilliant to see. I'm sort of glad that I can't get a seat. The fact it's doing like obviously really well in like the pre-sale.
But then if word of mouth gets out that it's rubbish, we'll see what the second weekend's like.
The reactions have been pretty good so far. So
okay, yeah, I'm
positive.
I'm still stuck on the same comments. Hello, Josh. What's free? What's free? This is the cheapest I could find. Yes. This Prosecco cost me £8.
He should have saved that for Batman and Robin, really. Like, come on.
Well, that anniversary. I
Who cares?
Batman's in the fifth cinema.
Well, you know what? I didn't see any of them in the cinema. So next month, when Batman Forever comes out and Batman and Robin, I will absolutely be going to watch them in the cinema. I can't wait. Especially Batman Forever. I'll be staying through the credits.
Andy's saying hello.
Hey, mate.
Yeah, I recall the extra rental had the ad for Commodore Amiga Batman pack. It did. It was just on. I think I uploaded that to my channel when Terrence gave me this tape. And then we get the not good film Yahoo series' Young Einstein. Have you ever seen that?
No, I haven't. Is that with who plays?
No.
It's not Daniel Radcliffe. Is that the newer one?
No. Yeah. This is 1989's Young Einstein.
With, right. I'm with you.
Australian comedy. Sorry. Australian comedy. But I watched it for the first time in like 30 years last month, I think, and it's not aged. Well, it wasn't very good when it came out. Batman certainly. Hello, Dr. Impossible. Batman is certainly worthwhile cinema experience, set design, music, and one sinister Joker evening. Yes, welcome to the celebration, everyone.
Hello, mate.
Seems to love this film, I hope. Otherwise, go away. There's only one opinion tonight. This film is great.
This is celebration, man.
This is the first film member. Oh, hello, Ian. Where the cover just had the symbol logo rather than the title. Yes, a bit like Prince. Yes. Because I've got my albums here just in case you want to play some tunes later.
Nice.
I had the cassette originally because I used to love the cassette because it had some pictures on that folded out.
I really love the Prince music. I know it's a bit hit or miss for some people.
It's a miss more of me these days, but I loved it before mostly because it had clips of the from the film in it. But yeah, this cassette had these pictures on the back, which were really cool.
Have you got the laser disc?
I wish.
No, right. I really like is it the Japanese laser discs where they come with like a little Japanese sleeve on the side of it? I love that.
They're special.
Pretty cool,
and
man.
Expensive. Yes, Jack Nicholson was paid silly money to be in this film. He got top billing.
What was it, 80 mil?
I think it was 80 mil for the first film, and then he got residuals or whatever, a cut of the
merchandise.
And I think for the first 4 films.
I think probably that was the best deal up until last week when Robert Downey Jr. got bloody hired to come back.
It would have been, yes. But he still gets a cut of the money, so if the films do well, he's all right.
This is why you see Jack Nicholson at all the Lakers games, sidecourt, like since 89. Like you see him there more than you do in films. He's just like, I made my money.
Well, yeah, he retired 20 years ago now, same as Gene Hackman.
Yeah.
Batman Returns, Batman Forever, Batman and Robin. That's my order from 87 to 97. Yes, only my maths. What is that? 8 years. 4 films, 8 years. Not bad. Oh, there's Millennium. They advertised the shit out of this back then as well. Sorry, Millennium.
What is this film?
You see, you had to be there. This is 89. These films by Warner Brothers. This is Millennium with Chris Christopherson and Cheryl Ladd. Is it Cheryl Ladd? She's from the future, and they come down and take people that are about to die in a horrific plane crash. But then something goes wrong in one of because the people in the future are dying of disease or something, so they need to repopulate. So they're picking up people that died just before they died.
Boy, this sounds like halfway on the way to Final Destination.
Yes, and then it was heavily promoted again, just like Yahoo series is. There is Cheryl Ladd, or Lado as it says there, because it cuts off the D properly. But yeah, it's an alright sci-fi film. But yeah, they put it on everything back in the day. Yeah, I think he was the highest paid actor of the role at the time, not accounting Alec Guinness's percentage of points on Star Wars. Yes, that ended up probably providing him with even more money in the end. Yes, there we go. That's also true. 3 films, 5 minutes per film, wasn't it? Or something?
Jesus.
Quids in. Right, what's this? Oh, I'm going to get you, sucker. Now, you must know this one.
Yeah, this one, I watch this pretty much every other week.
How do I think
Not
of
a
lying to me? The Force Awakens, a big screen, was too big. Oh, dear. Has there been any Romulus reviews?
There's been reactions, but they're all from people who like get invited to the early sort of screenings, like guaranteed they're going to give it a good review. So I don't put too much faith in them reactions yet.
I will chill for anyone for a percentage.
It is a good sign that they are putting reactions and reviews out like a week before it comes out.
Yeah, because normally they must be hold them until the day after it releases.
It has like 3 different popcorn buckets in the US. They must have confidence in it.
Well, yes. Yes. Oh, thank you, Terence. Yes, the tape is working. I think it's a very good quality because it's a rental as well. So we got the James Bond Star Wars fan from 1983. Yeah. Always loved Batman 89. Yes, the correct answer. Batman 89 was one of my absolute favorite films of 1989, along with Indiana Jones, Last Crusade, Ghostbusters 2. Yeah, the list goes on in 89. That's why I did it for 2 months. Star Trek 5. What is it?
Lethal Weapon 2, 89.
Fright Night, yeah. Fright Night Part 2. Friday the 13th, 8. Nightmare on Elm Street 5. Halloween 5, I think.
I need to give Fright Night 2 another go. I wasn't massively keen on it last year when I watched it.
Yeah. It's a good one because it has the original cast back.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. There's another Commodore advert. They wish the graphics were that good. He's here to provide his usual sobering reminder that young upstart Yahoo series is only 1 year old. Yes, thank you, Ian. Anyway, when you see him back in this in his early 20s or something, he's like Paul Hogan, though, isn't he? Because Hogan was in his 40s in Crocodile Dundee. What the fuck is this film? Let's start the film. It's a school night. So there's a back quiz here, but we're not playing that because the riddle's not in this film because they tried to get,
Robin
Williams, and then fisted him just to get Joker. Right, here we go. Yeah, Batman, 15 certificate. Here we go. Warner Brothers.
Right, let's go.
Oh, might know this film a bit too well. But a lot of Tim Burton's films start with something small getting bigger. And then we get Beetlejuice this year, don't we? That I don't think anyone's looking forward to.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. I am, man. I'm loving this like resurgence of Keaton that we're in. It's not resurgence, but he's really coming to prominence, isn't he now?
And yeah, now he's in his 70s, isn't he, or late 60s? Because he was the best thing about the Flash. Well, yes, one of the best things about Flash 2, because Supergirl was pretty good.
Yeah, I didn't mind her. Keaton was definitely good in though. But like, I was coming out the Flash thinking I was gonna like have the Flash as my third Batman film. You know, like where I'll watch Batman, Batman Returns, and I'll put the Flash on. Yeah, I won't be doing that. Oh.
No, I watched it twice and I fast forwarded a lot of it on the second go.
Yeah, like you want to like hit that 45-minute mark, then you're good to go. Really, you know what I mean? As soon as you get a Wayne Manor.
Yeah, and then skip the end. Right. Sean says it's still his favorite Batman and Batman film. It was only out 2 months before I was born, but he grew up watching it. So it's actually my
Yeah.
first film was Batman Forever. There you go. It's part of his childhood.
See this? Yeah, let's not even get started on Batman Forever. Like I love that film, but
Yeah, we're not.
Batman '89, like for me, it's the best film out the bunch purely on the like production level of this film. I don't think it's been matched since. Anton first. There we go.
Anton first, unfortunately, yes. A lot of the people in this film are now passed away. So Anton first.
It was like literally he died around this film as well, didn't he? It was suicide.
Yeah, not long after that, wasn't it? I think.
Yeah, Bob Kane. They don't know Bill Finger credited in this one.
That's me because I only know of Bob Kane. I don't know about the Bob Finger guy, and that's a lot later, of course.
We got the Shaft for a lot of years. You just didn't get a.
Well, same with the Superman craze, didn't they? They got shafted for years.
Who? Which one?
The two Superman credited Superman credits. They didn't get the credit or something for many years until a lot of legal action.
Is that the?
Speaking of Anton first, yeah. So he designed the Batmobile and all the city and stuff we're about to see. But it was it's a long name. Terry Ackland Snow who built the thing, and he got me. He signed it for me. So he
brilliant, nice.
I tried to get one for an interview when I was doing my Batman thing, but he said he doesn't do interviews anymore. So I asked him if he wouldn't mind signing that, and he said he would.
Fair enough.
He's a teacher now at Pinewood Studios, teaching design. So that's good.
Yeah, obviously, like this was on the Pinewood set. Was it studio lot?
Pinewood
Studio.
This brings out a lot of stuff that it's supposed to be an American film, but there's a lot of English things. Like I think the Monarch Theatre is spelt with the British theatre, R-E, not E-R.
All right.
Although some Americans theatre people do you spell it R-E, but most of the time it's E-R. There's a lot of stuff I'm going to ruin in this film, so I'll start with I'll mention it now while I remember. The pearls that get ripped off earlier, that fall in individually. They are. People have said they must be cheap pearls because proper expensive pearls have individual knots that hold them together so they don't fall off if it breaks.
Right. These cheapskates.
So yes. I still can't believe I didn't see this at the cinema, but seen every Batman since. Yes, luckily they're bringing back a lot of films, isn't? Like you said, Batman Forever.
I think they showed this film, Batman '89, earlier on in the year. I'm surprised they didn't. I'm surprised they didn't just lump this with next month's release. So I think it's the 85th anniversary of Batman or something next month. So they're re-releasing some of the movies. Most of the movies, apart from Batman and Batman Returns.
Yeah. So there's a bit of animation there where Batman turns around and walks away.
This always threw me off, even as a kid. But I love it.
Even the first time I started, I thought that doesn't look right. He's not.
Yeah. But it's totally saved by one of the best scenes in Batman ever.
Of course. Here he goes. So I think this guy counts the money twice.
He's just careful.
Yeah, he gets it out, he counts it. Yeah, then he puts it away, and then it cuts to them chatting, and then he gets it out again and starts counting it again.
He doesn't know how many people he's robbed. Yeah, he forgot.
But yes, Spider-Man is in the cinemas this month, isn't it?
It is.
Spider-Man and Star Wars, the complete 9 films, I think, or 6. The first 6.
Phantom Menace came out earlier this year. That had a proper good run at the cinema. Loads of people were there watching that one. Iconic shot.
Yeah, no one's around to see him, but he does it anyway.
You know what I love about this scene? So much steam. No, steam, fag smokes. Like, it's epic. We need
Johnny
more steam.
Gob. That's what you love. But yeah, this guy's British actor, isn't he? The one on the right with the baseball cap. Oh, who is that masked man? An excellent reveal. It drops down. Everything's just so cool. Well, I love the Batman soundtrack by Prince. I honestly don't know why it gets so much hate. Vicky Waiting is my favorite track. Oh, Vicky Waiting might be my favorite track too. But it's still good fun. But I was never a Prince fan before or after this.
Yeah,
so
I'm not. Just a reference. Like, I'm not a big Prince fan. It's just only this soundtrack, but I think there's a bit of nostalgia that plays into it.
Yeah, people are so pedantic. When he gets his batarang out, he holds it up and it's all matte, and it folds up. And then when he throws it, it rests around the guy's leg. It's shiny and it doesn't have.
Oh god!
And then
so they've used a different prop in between.
This iconic scene when he holds it up, the guy doesn't have it tangled up on his leg still. But yeah, people are upset about the strangest things. And then he disappears. Obi strips on those little cardboard Japanese things. Ah, there you go. The laser disc. I got to see this and Returned in the cinema a few years back when the 4Ks were coming out. Nice.
Ah.
I don't even have a laser disc player. They're so expensive. I'd like a Betamax player as well, but I can't get one of those. They're so expensive. The Amiga Batman competition is so needlessly complicated. Yes, it is. There we go. Now you want to get me nuts? Come on, let's get nuts. That was totally unneeded in the Flash. It makes no sense it being there.
Are you sad that we didn't get this iteration of Harvey Dent?
I was just looking at. I was going to ask you the same question. So yes, Billy D is great. I think he would have made a very not flamboyant, over the top, trying to outdo Jim Carrey.
No,
but that's fine for that film. But this film, it needed a very darker,
different tone.
Could have done it. Here we go. We got what's her name? Jerry. Who's the model? Married Mick Jagger.
I did not know she was married to Mick Jagger. That is awesome, though.
But hello, Double A. Oh, sounds like Free Jack meets my final destination. That is exactly it. Thank you, Terrence, for clearing that up. But not that Ellis knows what Free Jack is, I'm sure. A film starring Mick Jagger and Emilio Estevez.
No, haven't seen that one either. Sorry.
Okay. Hi, Paddy. 89 Batman cinema experience is definitely like Avengers Endgame in 2019. The hype, the press, and all the things in between, in his opinion. Yes, that is the closest thing to it. But that did not have Avengers merchandise or trailers or anything everywhere.
I think the poster and the style of the poster, the logo, was a very smart move.
Yes.
Like, just the simplicity of it, is awesome. It was something I didn't really appreciate when I was younger.
Yeah. They should put more trailers than normal on this release. Yes, this is one of the biggest VHS releases of the time. Because, what did I say? So, yeah, June in America came out in the cinemas, and then I think it was on VHS by November. I can't remember my own video now. And it was a very quick turnaround that upset a lot of people that it came. 4 months was so too soon to be released on VHS after cinema release, because it was still going strong in the cinema. And that's why it was a big Christmas present for everyone.
We've got Eckhart.
Oh, yes. Now, apparently, someone said his beard changes length during the film. So he's got a big tufty chin here. And there's, damn, what's the actor's name? Who's the reporter?
Oh, Knox.
Something World, isn't it? World.
My mouse has died, so I can't do anything if my computer dies, by the way.
I love the huge cardboard sleeves on Laserdiscs. Would love to start a collection of them, but I don't think the bank would give me a loan big enough. No, I am really hoping one day I find a selection in a charity shop because they think it's an album. That's the only way I'll be able to get them. Because I was Ben from Rider Rated 18 collects them. This is the first patch where you and the guests have matching T-shirts on. Yes. Couldn't go without today. It wasn't planned, though.
You got to support your team, man.
There you go. I'm going to get you circa. Is it early Chris Rock fan before the Rush Hour fame. Chris Rock or the other guy, Chris Tucker. Here we go. Eckhart's Dirty. So there's a lot of this was all filmed in Britain, as we said, and there's a lot of American actors that were living in Britain and appeared in TV shows at the time, like Eckhart. He was Porkins in Star Wars, and was it one of the was it
Last Crusade?
Raiders. He's in
Raiders.
He's in one of the CIA that goes to see Indiana Jones to tell him what's happening. Shirley Walker conducted the score for Batman, and she also did some early conducting duties for Hans Zimmer. I still regard Elfman's score to be one of his best. Yeah, didn't he write it like the main theme in 10 minutes in the airplane bathroom on his way to the meeting?
Which do you prefer? Because there is differences between this one and the Returns score.
There is, isn't there? I think Returns.
I'm gone.
I can still hear you, though. That's all right. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah.
Okay. And where is the Batman? He's at home washing his tights. Cheeky reference to the what's his name? Adam West one, which they wanted to have Adam West and Julie Newmar of Catwoman fame, or one of the Catwomen, as Bruce's parents that get shot later on, but they thought probably a bit too dark to kill off the original Batman people. I'm gonna get you sucker is really good. Yes, I have watched it a few once. Back dance, yes. Obviously, I haven't got Prince's voice. Mine's a bit better. Even if this Batman tape hadn't worked, Gareth had several other VHS copies. Yes, I got at least 3 retails we could put on, and the DVD in an emergency. I have to go downstairs if we have to watch the Blu-ray. At least this Batman isn't wearing hockey pants.
Right, I'm just going to try and sort my situation out here.
You carry on, Sam. We'll be here. The Evan Tiles of the gold standard comic book films, and Dan Ethel's score just elevates it. 100%. Tracy Walter, who plays Bob the Goon, was only cast because he's one of Jack's buddies, yes. He does pop up in a lot of Jack Nicholson films, especially like The Two Jakes, which he made around the same time as this. The sequel to Chinatown. Yeah, you were very young. What is the age range of this group? I'm thinking 40s to 50s. I love the photos of the people just walked around the Batman 89 set at the time. Yes, that is true. All these extras and everything. Damn, there's a woman, I think we missed it when people are pointing out the woman in the background looks at the camera twice and smiles when they're trying to get the cab. And the cab has an advert for a place, but it doesn't. It's like a Mexican restaurant, but it doesn't have an address or a phone number on it. So you can't actually get it. Oh, Ian's 47 this year. Well, I'm 51 this last month. Ellis is a puppy. Which Batman is my favorite? This one is my favorite. He's back again. Can you hear us?
I can hear you. We'll see how long this lasts for. Sorry, guys. Got a bit of a new setup, so.
Well, yeah, that's the trouble with new setups. They have teeth.
We're still figuring it out.
Right,
can I just say, Kim Basinger in this particular scene, Vicky Vale, holy bloody shit.
The red makeup.
Whoa.
The glasses and the tight ponytail.
That's it.
No, Alice's favorite Batman is Batman, as in
Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
Obviously, come on.
Even the great Clooney couldn't outdo Keaton.
No, Kilmer got close.
But what about the Batgirl movie? How would have done? Because he only had a couple of 1 or 2 scenes in that, didn't he? Allegedly.
You know what? Yeah, right. So I'm so conflicted about that Batgirl movie. In one respect, I think it'd have been a bag of shit, and it's probably a good thing that we didn't get it, just to keep like Keaton's legacy still intact. We never know. He might have been really good in that film, but obviously there was a reason why they didn't release it. Like, I know there was a regime change and whatnot, but
yeah, and then every time there's a regime change, they kick out the old stuff that's in the middle of being made, don't they?
I think it's just a shame for us lot, because obviously we love Keaton. So any new bit of Batman Keaton stuff, we sort of want it. Do you know what I mean? But
yeah.
And the other thing as well with that film is that it was directed by the 2 guys who've just done the new Bad Boys film.
Yes.
It wasn't a super bad flick, that. Do you know what I mean? The new Bad Boys
enjoyed
film.
It, yeah.
So, but after seeing that, it made me rethink of Batgirl and thought, oh, you know what? Might have been all right.
Yeah, if they did all right with that, then
You know what though? I think we'll see it one day.
I think so.
One day.
Yeah, well, same with the what is it? The Schumacher cut. People said it exists and it's just in a vault, so they just have to.
I think
send it out. They make a ton.
Do you think the problem with releasing that Schumacher cut is the actual like Schumacher estate, so like his family not giving the go ahead, or do you reckon it's got nothing to do with them and it'd be solely down to like a Warner Brothers decision?
Must be a Warner's, because although if this is 35 this year, what's the anniversary? When's the next big anniversary for Forever?
Next year, I think.
I
think it's 30.
Yeah, they would make a ton if they released that to the cinema and then streaming and retail.
I'm in the middle of making a Batman Forever video right now. Like it's like half sort of complete, and it's like, do I keep going and release it this year, or do I stay on it till next year and release it? I don't know.
No, you release it now, and then next year more people will see it.
Yeah, all right. I'll take that advice.
Because I was going to delay my Batman one till now.
Congrats on that, by the way, Gareth. That video is absolutely blown up.
I wasn't expecting that.
Deservedly so, though. It's mint.
I was very pleased.
So I love this this introduction to Wayne. I love it. I love how weird he is.
But people have said, if Knox is a reporter in Gotham, how has he never seen or heard of Bruce Wayne?
But he is a bit of aloof, isn't he? Like, I think that is the sort of how they go with it, basically. Like, I know everyone knows who he is, but it's like the Robert Pattinson thing, isn't it? Like, he's a bit of aloof in that new film.
Yeah. Right, yes. The actor playing Counting the Money was in Alien 3 is the one I guess hit by the fan. Yeah, it's hard to tell with all their shaved heads who's who, but yes, thank you, Sean. That's true. Another film that was made in the UK studios. Also, that kick Keaton does to the really messed up his back, and he was never the same after that. There you go. Thank you. Missed the beginning of this. I thought it was tomorrow night. No, tomorrow night we've got License to Drive, which is actually a pretty good film. Even better if you like Heather Graham.
Is that who is that? Corey Feldman.
The two Corys.
Nice. Good.
Oh,
recommend?
Yes. There you go. Phantasm. Yes. Didn't it? Oh, I thought it had been in the cinema at some point, but I must have been mistaken.
Did Mask of the Phantasm not get a cinema release back in the day? I'm sure it did.
I thought it did, but I didn't see it back in the day because it's a cartoon. Why would I go and see a cartoon?
Have you seen the new Batman animated series on Prime by any chance?
No, I didn't know there was one.
Are you staying away from it because Penguin's a woman now?
Oh, that one. Oh, yes. Oh, that's why I'm
Oswald.
I heard it. It doesn't make any sense.
It was okay.
But everyone just says it's okay. It's no animated series.
Right. Can we talk about Commissioner Gordon in this film and pretty much the entire of these four films?
Yes, he is the one connection for all four films, isn't it? Apart from Alfred.
Well, it's weird, isn't it? It's him and it's Alfred who are the same actors throughout. I can't lie. When I was younger, right, my mind separated the Burton films and the Schumacher films. It was really hard for me to understand that these were all connected in the same universe. Of course, you've got to look at Alfred. Yeah, it was just the change in tone after Returns when you get into Forever it's a left hook.
Yeah, because he's a proper commissioner in this, and then by the Batman Forever, he's getting seduced by bloody Ivy.
It's not only that, though. He doesn't have any sort of substantial part in any of these films.
I don't think he does anything police-wise, does he?
Which is strange, because it's not like Commissioner Gordon was a side character in the comics. He was a pretty mainstay character within them comics.
Yes.
So to get sidelined the way he does in these films is a bit, because you look at these four films and look at Gary Oldman's part in the Dark Knight. That's a main part. Do you know what I mean? You're emotionally invested. This is a mint scene. Love this.
Yeah, they brought this room back in the flat.
Oh my god, that gave tummy turns. Man.
Yeah, it's all the old stuff that was the best thing about it.
Yeah.
Apart from Supergirl. Oh yes, Christmas Day, 1991, the BBC premiere. The BBC Globe logo changed the Batman symbol. Still remember that day. I want to play with his new toys.
Yeah,
Nice.
we were just talking about that today, me and my partner. I said it when it came out on BBC. The logo change. It's the Batwing, isn't it, going in front of the moon?
Oh,
Sure
yes. So yeah, Phantasm was, yeah, it just didn't last long in the summer because, yeah, didn't make any money. Yes. I'm sure it's not that bad. I know they've got a tax write-off, but it would have made money. It wasn't an expensive film. I think they only made it for like 90 million, which is pennies these days for a big budget film. Hey, Jerry Hall, thank you, Ian. Hello, Richard. Free Jack, yes, I saw Free Jack in the cinema. I don't mind it. It's got Anthony Hopkins, Mick Jagger, Emilio Estevez, I think Rene Russo. That ain't ever coming out. Yeah, they can't. Free Jack has aged well. It's a lot of fun. See, it has. Good, nice one. Films that were panned when they came out are looking good now. Oh yeah, give Knox a grant. So yes, people did not want Keaton. Mr. Mom, Gung Ho, Beetlejuice. You can't have him as a Batman.
I think these are the best sort of castings, though. Do you not think? Like when they're so out of left field, like
Batterson. Oh, he's mixed feeling about Batman Forever. I used to hate it. I come around to thinking I would have liked it a lot more. Add Keaton persuaded to come back. Would have been interesting. There was a few videos online on YouTube about the story that
they modeled the Batman Forever Keaton suit after Keaton. So, like, it was for Val Kilmer, obviously, but when they were making the Forever suit, it was modeled for Keaton. You can see Keaton's face model in the sort of like latex sort of suit that they're building.
Yeah, I think they have to wear Keaton's cowl or something when they all did the.
Yeah, I think most. I'm sure it was Kilmer's suit, the sonar suit that most of them did. The sonar suit at the end of Forever. That's what Bale and Cillian Murphy tested in. I'm sure it was anyway. I might be wrong on that, folks.
I am very jealous of Michael Keaton's eyebrows. I always, in the 90s, trying to get mine to stick up and hold them there.
What, his eyebrows?
Yeah, because
they're killer, aren't they? Yeah.
And his lips,
they're impressive,
like the bat symbol almost.
He's a very interesting looking human being, isn't he? Really, like.
Although there are cameras everywhere.
Oh, have you seen they're releasing? Right, I'm not like massively into pop figures. Like I stopped collecting them a long time ago, but they're releasing a new line of Batman '89 pop figures, and one of them is this. All the screens in his Batcave. What we're looking at now.
They're just printing money, aren't they?
Yeah, take my money. Capitalism at its finest.
Did you ever watch the Gung Ho TV series, Savoy? Not that it features Keaton. I love this film more than I can deny. Superman the movie is the best comic film, book film.
Oof.
Oh,
that's a statement. Oof.
It's pretty sad that two of the best films are 40 and 50 years old. Even if you go by Batman Forever being a great film, that's 30 years old now.
Yeah. I wouldn't ever say Batman Forever is a great film. I've just got so much time for it. Like, there's a lot of work put into that film, man.
The soundtrack, for one.
Yeah, soundtrack. The score by Elliot Goldenthal is, without a doubt, one of the most underrated bits of music ever. It's just because it's absolutely outshone by Danny Elfman's score in this, which is fair enough. But I've always been a fan of this first score in '89 over Returns. Like, definitely.
Yeah. So, yes, the safe has no locks on it, but they had to cut through it anyway.
This is a celebration, Gareth, okay?
No, this is a rip apart tonight.
We're not roasting.
Trivia last time. I'm in the goofs now. It's like Jack Napier gets covered in liquid in a minute, and then the rest of the time he's dry. So I'm going there for that one. Now, people saying that Eckhart is shaved here, but he was bushy with very fine hair earlier, but he might have just shaved in between days. We don't know what this is.
Yeah, we don't know when this took place after that last scene.
So I'm calling. Yes. Fran Sanchez is here, and his film, License to Kill, which down here, was on the trailer for this film. Because, we had Warner's a lot of films they were better. Yes, I was going to say the simplicity of the Batman logo they copied with Jurassic Park. Just iconic now.
Yeah, we need to go back to more simple posters, I think.
Yeah, because you got Endgame, it's got 1,000 people on it.
Well, I hate them. They're just the headshots. So it's a mountain of heads.
Looking up, looking serious.
Hopefully, James Gunn takes a page out of the marketing for this.
I think Returns was just the logo, wasn't it? Just the fancy logo.
Icy logo.
Yeah. So this bit with the railing and the guy screaming, but his mouth not moving.
Let me down! Let me down!
What 1986 film filmed in this iron? What is it? I don't know. It's not Battersea Power Station, is it? It's an old factory.
Aliens.
So 1986 sci-fi action film filmed in the same location.
Aliens, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go. So yeah, they filmed. This would be the where all the people who were kept by the aliens and the first big attack. Yes, love Gung Ho. It's kind of forgotten these days, but I rewatched it a few years ago and really enjoyed it. Yeah, Gung Ho is a pretty good film. It's problematic as fuck now for people, but it's still funny. Probably Beetlejuice for me, Savoy. I don't think much of Gung Ho. Okay. Batman Forever is still my favorite Batman film. It's good, blend of silly and serious.
Nice. I respect it, man. Love it.
Oh yes, Laserdisc are much if you know where to look. Thank you, Michael Myers. I don't need to start collecting other stuff though. I'm on books, CDs, and VHS.
I'd only get the 4 Batman films on Laserdisc.
You say that.
I know, yeah. That's
Aliens?
how it starts, isn't it? Aliens, Last Action Hero, no.
Oh yes,
Predator.
They went for like 10 years. So you got like late 80s to early 90s.
Right. That's the only time period we need, Gareth. Let's be fair.
Yeah, that cover looks awesome. Oh, I gotta have that one now. £100 sold. Let him go, or I'll do Gordon. Me and a mate went to see Batman in the cinema in '89. It was massive. Great Prince songs as well. Yes, exactly. We're all of that age, apart from Alice. Riddle me this, riddle me that. Who's afraid of the big black bat?
I think
yes.
you will have a lot of people my age that are like love this film as much as me, because there was a long period of time where there wasn't a Batman film until 2005. So say if you were born in the early 90s, you only really had these to go off. Do you know what I mean? So
yes.
I remember getting to 05, seeing Batman Begins and being like, what the fuck is going on here? Why is it so serious? And like, what the hell? I felt like I was watching, like, because Casino Royale come out near the same time. So Casino Royale and Batman Begins are like these reinventions of characters that for me, it was the silly Bruce Wayne and the silly James Bond, Pierce Brosnan era that I love.
Why so serious? But yeah, Batman could quite easily. He's not putting much effort into helping Jack here. He's only using one hand.
It's like the face he gives him as well. It's like, you know what? I might just drop you. Like,
yeah, he is literally going to say, fuck it.
Yeah.
Now, unfortunately, Batman's stuntman is no longer with us. I think he died in the 90s, but not of a stunt. He was in Van Damme's Double Impact as the Cockney, because he was an English lad, that takes Van Damme on in the gym in the film. But yeah, so there's no Anton Firth, there's no Batman stunt person. I think Derek Meddings did model work on this and with his son, but his son's not doing interviews either. So
is it quite hard to track people down to get for an interview for this one then? Any people on the
there's a few stunt people. I mean, that's a good point.
I always wondered why they called it Axis Chemicals and not Ace Chemicals in this one.
That's a good point. I know. Yeah, I must have noticed that when I first watched it, but then
see, this is another reason why that creeped me the hell out when I was younger, by the way. Like, there's a few scenes in this, man, for a young kid to be watching, really, really freaks you the hell out. That hand scene.
That's why the 15 on rental to stop you kiddies watching it.
My mum was a legend. She's a hero.
Oh, good Joker, Cesar Romero. Yeah, anyone that can have a moustache painted white is pretty cool. Oh yes, he's in. Chris Rock is in a weenie in Beverly's Got Two. Love Forever, as it stayed a big part of my childhood. I would love to put them. I love to put the original darker cut out. Oh yes, it's true.
It'll come out. This town needs an enema.
Yeah, whatever. All his quotes make no fucking sense. But
any classic quote from Nicholson, we've got to take a drink.
Oh yes, yeah. So apparently, he says to her, "Did you have any trouble finding the place?" But she was there the night before, or when the casino night was on, so she already knows how to get there.
That's fair. That's a good point. I've never even put that one together, Gareth.
5 years, I've never considered it. There's a lot of that coming up. My face on the $1 bill. Oh, while we're on the face of a $1 bill, where is it? There it is.
Oh, sick! I didn't notice that.
Yeah, it's tiny. But yeah, I printed them off. So I got Out, Scarface, Joker, They Live, Beverly Hills Cop 3, and Street Fighter. But fake money if anyone wants to trade. But see, have you read the comic book of the novelized comic book of the film?
The comic of 89?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well back in the day, there was a thing that come with all four films in the big adaptation comic book.
I got 3 of them or 4 of them individually.
I've got them individually, and I've got there's like a trade paperback that came with Batman Returns Forever and Batman and Robin. That was the first one I ever read, to be fair.
Nice. But in the comic book, when Joker's chucking the money out, it's Joker money, and people think it's all $1 bills with him on. But in this, it doesn't reference that. So I don't know.
I reckon they'd have just saved on budget with that. We're not going to print loads of dollar bill money out. That'd have been
$1 bill. I remember. Terrence, this tape's playing up. I was about to mention some behind the scenes footage. Then remember I saw it on this Batman documentary. What's my documentary? Thank you, Ian. But you can mention it anyway. Yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna get you, sucker. How much for one rip? I need to watch that again. There's a massive Batman logo in Times Square in Jason Takes Manhattan. That is true. During the 2 minutes he spends in New York. Chris Rock is cool. He's in Beverly Hills Ninjas, Chris Rock. See, I was never a Chris Farley fan, so yeah, I'm not sure how. Yeah, how would a dark version of Forever would work? As I don't think serious would be at odds with Jim Carrey and Jones's performance, though. So
this is the thing, though. They did different takes of a lot of. So Two-Face, his whole dialogue at the beginning of the films, you know, where he's going like simple do-da look, like right at the start. That's said differently. There's a different take. So there's a bit low-key performances in the Schumacher cut, apparently, anyway.
Oh no, boiling acid is a different take.
I think I'd be like semi-gutted if they ended up taking all that out, though. They're like the stuff that I love. Boiling acid. Right, the scene is brutal. Yes. This fucked me up as a kid massively, man.
Yes, this Lisa Simpson parodied it so well. This is another one people complain about, so we'll get to that in a second. So Paddy prefers return score, but yeah, I guess he had a bit more saved up.
I totally get that, by the way. I would never ever argue with someone over them preferring returns because it's just got more in it.
I was listening to Danny Elfman on this earlier.
There's just a few different motifs in this one that are slightly different that never come up again in Batman Returns, like especially the ending to this film. So like the more positive major key music at the end. Love that. I know it's out of tone with the entire film, but
it's like my favorite two Elfman themes is when Batman's just driving his Batmobile outside where the Penguin's doing research. And
yes.
So yes, people have noticed that when Jack walks up the stairs, he has fireworks. I thought that someone's crashed. There must be celebrating Batman's release, I guess. But yeah, Jack Nicholson has flesh-colored skin when he walks up the stairs when the light catches him.
You can notice that on the VHS. I always noticed that when I was.
That is the thing, because I did a video last year, the year before, thinking, "Haha, Batman's so dark, it's very different." But the VHS was lightened because people complained they couldn't see what was happening in the cinema. And then, of course, the 4K is very bright. You see all of
a lot of people have problems with that 4K, don't they? Because of
it's teal.
The color timing.
They've
very teal.
Just leave it be. Yes, I'm for the Schumacher cut getting released. There you go.
Yeah.
Let's all send white powder or something to Warner's. Whatever that was. Someone did that. Oh, hang on. How dark could Forever be? Yes, with Jim Carrey doing his thing. Yes, good call about Jason Takes Manhattan. So, yeah, even though that came out in '89 in America, so they must have been filming it in June or early May or something, if it was advertising Batman.
Oh my God, of the same year?
Yeah.
Whew, that was a quick turnaround.
Ooh, Kidman in Forever is way hotter than Kim in this.
Oh!
You're talking of that 1 minute ass shot of panning round her in bed, aren't you? Which I can agree with. Your life won't be worth spit. Apparently, there's a trading card that's got a cut scene or a cut quote. I forgot what it is. Because I got the box of trading cards upstairs, and I got the trading cards with gum, but I'm not opening those again.
I've got the returns ones, which are still
I got
sealed.
the returns ones.
The gum.
Oh, nice. I've not got them sealed because I opened them. I don't think they were sealed actually. So then we get because where is it? Yeah, look how bright that is. Compared, they did keep the Blu-ray quite dark.
9.5 weeks.
Yes, Kim Basinger's sex film, but she doesn't.
Really right.
Mickey
is that with Mickey Rourke? Yes. You know what? Right. I was being a little perv last year, and I was actually that film might be in my eBay DVD selection is like watched. It goes for quite a lot, though. I think.
Yeah. Now, so Jack's got purple on his neck, as you can see in the highlighted versions, because he got makeup on the suit, white makeup on the suit, and they couldn't replace it or couldn't wipe it off. So they used purple shoe polish and put that on the coat to cover it up. But then the shoe polish comes off on his neck in this scene.
What a nightmare. You know, it's for all these like technical advancements that we've made, like you would have thought somewhere down the line for them 4K releases, someone would have cleaned that up. Even for the Blu-ray, man.
Well, if they start tinkering with one minor thing, they'll just...
fair enough. Good point, Gareth.
Because there's a lot coming up. A woman like Kim Basinger? No, Kim Basinger. Or Basinger, or whatever that bloody hell her name is. Peak MILF in The Getaway, yes.
She's is it My Parents' Alien? What is it? My Stepmother's an Alien. Is that it? My
Stepmother's an Alien, yes.
She's gorgeous in that as well.
Yeah, I saw that in the cinema with Dan Aykroyd and this Prosecco didn't go far.
Oh my God, have you done that Prosecco in already, Gareth?
What no, I've got a glass left.
All right, fair. It's fair.
I'm feeling kind of woozy here.
We've got the drinks coming up here. Drinks coming up.
Oh yeah, Winged Freak Terrorizers. I got my printout copy here.
Nice.
Where did they let her go? Whatever it is.
Boob.
Jack Palance is here. Yes, Jack Palance was short-lived in this film. Yeah, whatever that.
Boob.
But his makeup here is so on point.
Oh, it's brilliant, isn't it? And with the outside as well, because just that little red flashing beeper. I love it.
Yeah, because people complain that when they're at Kim Basinger's apartment later, the outside is fake through the window. Sarah,
I never noticed that though.
No, I don't. Like this scene is probably a picture at the window, but yeah, it doesn't matter.
No.
Like we did there, Mike. Would take Kim over Nicole. Okay, I'd be the other way around, I think. Although I'd take 90s Nicole over Kidman because Kim. Because she got far too skinny. Yeah, look at that. Yeah,
What's
there
the Eyes Wide Shut? Is that Stanley
that's naked. If you want to, and then the trailer for Dead Calm, which was on this VHS. She's got a very nice full-figured butt. Anyway, stop objectifying women. This is a family channel.
I know.
And then bloody stepmom is an alien. Yes, I thought my stepmom is an alien stuck in the dryer. No, not doing that.
Right, stop it, guys.
On the bloody bottom jokes now. My stepmother's alien was the first film I saw with Kim. I remember renting it just before Batman was released. Nice. She had done, but I've got a film called No Mercy with Richard Gere to watch that came out in the 80s. I don't think I've seen it. I was going to look up. Have you ever seen a film called Ishtar, Alice?
No. Ishtar.
Have you ever heard of Ishtar?
I've never heard of it. I don't think Ishtar has ever even come out of my mouth before. So rolls off the tongue quite nice. Ishtar.
I'm going to upset one of my viewers here by saying it's not good. I gave it another try. I just couldn't. So, yes. What did she do in the 80s? Because there was a film called... I'm trying to think what the bloody thing was called now. She did Nadine with Jeff Bridges. My Stepmother was an Alien with Dan Aykroyd. Blind Date with Bruce Willis. No Mercy with Richard Gere. 9.5 Weeks with Mickey Rourke. Yeah.
When did LA Confidential come out?
Yeah, that was 96, 97, wasn't it? Honey Hornet in thing. Where is it? LA Confidential's
97.
Where is it? Yeah. But then,
she was the
Bond girl in Never Say Never Again. But so she did quite a lot before this. I don't know how his hand buzzer was powered there. So they could fry a person.
I think this is the best, his gang that he has with him. Yes. Best gang ever.
I don't know why there's a priest.
Squad. Bob and Lawrence.
A badge, yeah. Let's broaden our minds.
Yeah, Lawrence.
And then, so he's wiping makeup off here. So they had to fit a makeup on that wouldn't come off on his forehead. That's white. Then cover that with makeup that would come off when rubbed for this scene.
You would have think for something so simple, you wouldn't have thought that much effort went into getting that makeup to do that job. Yeah, exactly. I always thought they just had a bit of white makeup on his handkerchief that he gets out of his pocket. I thought that was always dead simple, but obviously not.
Yeah, so poor Joker Jack had to.
Oh, here this is round. Gotta have a drink here, Gareth.
Oh, sorry. Yep. Remember,
you.
But Bob doesn't get the reference.
It's the space between Guy that just makes it so good, and the glasses that he puts on after it.
Yes, this was before Jack Palance did his one-arm push-ups at the Oscars, because I think City Slickers was after this, because he did Batman and Tango and Cash in '89. Then he did City Slickers and City Slickers 2. But apparently there's a Western from the 66, I think it was, where he's killed by a clown in as well. So someone thought that. Oh, because I bought it in Japan. I can't be that far behind. Give knocks to the ground. Shit, I am. We'll just blast through these while Jack Nicholson talks to himself. Never Say Never Again was the first film I saw in the cinema. Oh, there you go. I don't think I saw that one at the cinema. Yes, Meddlings takes me out to Captain Scarlet and Joe United at times. Yes, there's a lot of that with the city streets and crashes going on later on. First day shooting was Jack Palance on set, and he bullied Tim Burton, whereas Jack Nicholson was a great support button. Yes, that's what I've been heard as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, do give License either way to watch. It is fun, and Heather Graham is gorgeous. No matter what the film, I can devolve into bottom quotes. Thank you, Michael Mother. Always welcome. Yeah. She seems hot now. Yes, Heather Graham is still hot now. This was shot in the UK, so it probably does have a bottom connection somehow. Probably someone behind the scenes. Palance was the manliest man known to man. That is true. Purple Rain watch party, make it happen. That might be a first time watch one. Adam's West Batman still rocks. Even he wasn't the first Batman, no. I guess the black and white ones beat him to it. But between 66 and 89, he was the only Batman for anyone.
Crazy that it was that long. It took them to make like a live action Batman.
Well, yeah, I know the gears were turning when Superman 78 came out, but
yeah, because I know they had Jack Nicholson in the running for this role for like 10 years, didn't they? They were trying to like bag him early on.
Yeah, here we go. Pinewood Studio set. Some poor bastard had to build all this. Oh, it's a bit meandering. It is a bit. It's a very silly film, but it's fun. Oh, yeah, Lee Marvin, who would win in a manliless man competition with that one? He was very manly man. Not like us soy boys. Batman's in the dictionary, is it? I have to say, I guess some fans hate how it diverted hard from its origin story, but it's still a fantastic Batman film. Yes, there was a lot of people.
Never bothered me when I was younger.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't have Twitter when this came out that complained that Kim Basinger gets into the Batcave and finds out he's Bruce Wayne, let in by Alfred, and the fact that his parents were killed by the Joker upset a lot of people.
I was just going to say they never make a big deal about that moving forward, do they? They never go back to like, oh yeah, the Joker killed my parents. Because in Batman Forever, they do.
No, that's true, yes.
They do dive into Bruce's psychology a little bit more. That's what the Schumacher cut will be, basically. It's just going to be an extended version of like what Bruce Wayne's going through and like the decision he's made to become Batman. Because he quits Batman in that film, doesn't he? At the end of it. I love this scene as well.
Yeah, there was a bit more earlier where I think it's when Vicky Vale's showing stuff off to Knox. Vicky is spelled with a Y instead of the I in some of these scenes. And then there's two policemen at the back of this courthouse standing on the steps. Then the Joker comes in, kills someone in broad daylight, and starts shooting everyone, but there's no police. Yes, Batman. Yeah, I guess it is 80 years now, isn't it? Or not longer. Yeah. Yeah, there was as much hate for Keaton being cast as Daniel Craig for Bond. That's true. And he showed some people and then proved other people right later on. I don't know why we got all this mimes shit because they never come back.
No, they don't. Good visual, though.
Yeah. So there's and that girl, he taps on the head of the baseball cap, looks very embarrassed. So there's some people, they're so pedantic that when Bob's taking photos here, they're saying he's taking photos of her from her right. And then when he gives the photos later, they're on the left.
Oh my God.
Film ruined. Turn it off. John Borman is the director, yes. He's done a lot of good stuff. There's an interview with Lee Marvin and Charles Bronson side by side on YouTube. There's, how that sofa handled that sheer testosterone. Baffling. Yeah, no sofa could survive that. Yeah, when Ben Affleck was cast as Batman, everyone went nuts except me. Yes, he did.
Yeah, I said that as well.
But yeah, he wasn't a bad Daredevil, I suppose. But
hey, I've got time for that Daredevil film. I know it's an absolute product of its time, but
yes,
I love the Daredevil suit in that one. That's my favorite iteration of the Daredevil suit so far.
Yeah, I know it's another one. A director's cut is better, but the pen is truly a mitre. Yeah, and then the coppers went running. Oh, and then they got shot because they didn't even get their guns out. So apparently, Bruce gets shot in the arm. Yeah, doesn't cut him though; just gets his expensive suit.
Goes through, doesn't it? It's like big sleeves, big jacket, man.
And then the bullet wound is not there. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I don't know. Some people said it's not there in some scenes, but you can't see it in the other scenes.
I know Alfred puts his finger through it, doesn't he? When he gets the coat later.
He finds it later on. This gang war. I wouldn't go near that party. It's often people say they don't know something from 20 years ago, but everyone knows Batman or Mickey Mouse or something. Yeah, I'm not watching that whole film. Oh, and when the boxing glove hits the TV, it hits the left side of Billy D's face for only a few seconds, and then the TV goes off. What kind of a world? I don't know. Where does he get these wonderful toys?
Who,
Someone
Joker?
made that from. Yeah,
Someone's made. Gareth, where's he getting all them jackets from, man? He's already got his own like crest on the badges, on the jackets. It's great.
So yes, he's got all this. He's suddenly got purple suits and short trousers galore. He's got gadgets like an electric buzzer that can fry a person. He's got a punching setup for a TV just in case.
And he's got vehicles that are all in his color scheme.
He's got the vehicles.
He's got.
I got the Scalextric Batmobile and Joker car, and all it is a Porsche that's purple.
Nice.
They just thought repaint a fucking Porsche. They're not selling. Oh yes, Batman was on the 25th of December 1991, the same day as Coming to America, which came out a year before. Because Batman came out 2 years instead of the usual 3 for TV. Should have cast Seagal. I think his name was mentioned for Batman around that time. After
what? For Batman and Bruce? Whoa. Imagine, man.
Yes, Xmas TV used to be good. Yeah, it used to be. You used to have plenty to watch back in the day.
Oh man, nostalgia! Like I used to love it getting the TV magazines because they were like that's how you knew what was going to be on TV. Like for all the week, Channel 5, Channel 4, whatnot.
Exactly, because it was
like Channel 5 always used to be pretty good. I can't remember whether it was a Friday or a Saturday night, but they used to have like a double bill. So it'd start at 9 o'clock, then there'd be another one at 11 o'clock.
I was gonna say I'm trying to look at BBC continuity. What else is happening? Doesn't say. It's in my bloody video. I think I can remember. I thought it said what other shows were on, but yeah, he'd have Only Fools and Horses Christmas special, probably in 91, and loads of other stuff. Now, yeah, so showing the nerve gas that makes you smile. And now all these pictures of people just smiling, but then all the people Joker kills have his exaggerated cheeks and everything.
Yeah.
But his smile was from plastic surgery that went wrong in Brazil or something.
Stop the press.
So yeah, Bob gives him 4 pictures. One of Knox, one of Kim Basinger from the wrong side. Who is that? Vicky Vale. Jesus, Marimba. She's about to trade up, but yes. Marvin, I did not see. Yeah, not seen Marvin in Emperor of the North. Val Kilmer also underrated as Batman. He was great in the suit. In certain scenes, he looked like Keaton. Yeah. Always a Hammer film or an Amicus film on Christmas Eve night. Yes, or a Carry On film, I seem to remember. That used to be my go-to. Midnight Carry On film. Fat Man. That's Batman. No Dr. I'll look at that. Never seen the Gung Ho TV series, nor have I. A lot of these American shows never made it to our land. Right, so yeah, back at Access Chemicals.
There's a brilliant like miniature that you can get of Access Chemicals on Etsy. It's about £500. It's mental.
Fuck it, I'll make my own.
Gareth's favourite Batman film, yeah, man. He told me off stream.
Shut up, Sean. Never on Back Him, man. Now, here we go. The products. So, yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. Last night was a good promo. Yes, you'll enjoy it. Hey, Paul. Never took Alice for a Batman fan. I know. I thought I'll get an opposite opinion tonight. I won't go with a big fan like I normally do.
I've already done this once as well, Paul. Fucking hell. I have to admit, though, Gareth, I do like the little touches of them going back to these news anchors, and they gradually over the film just get more dishevelled the way they look.
Yeah, how news was back then with just a blank background that they occasionally put an image on, and that's what the news was like in '89. There was no fancy ticker tapes or other bits popping up and telling you what's happening. Mayor Borg. But welcome, Paul. Paul is tackling the Alien franchise at this moment. Yeah, I think he just did.
He is, man.
What's he? Convenient? Covenant? Convenient.
Covenant. I think he released that one today.
Alien, carry on at your convenience. The power plant here is the same place. Yeah, so Aliens. Bloody hell, I'm not that far behind. Crack on, Alice. Interesting watching this. Open Matte VHS. More space, top one. Yes, because I never noticed at the right fucking point. Film about train riding hobos. Yes, is Batman and Robin's anyone's favorite? Yeah, I don't think it would hard press me favorite over the 12 others.
It'll be someone's favorite comedy, just not Batman.
Oh, see, now wrong with Batman Robin. I don't know how people can get stuck up about Batman. Someone dressed as a bat. Who killed the dinosaur?
Ice Age!
We have Mission Impossible. Thanks for all the head photos. That is true. Uma Thurman was great.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's got the exaggerated Joker smile, that luscious tan, the ruby lips. Oh, tracking's going over it. To be honest, I watched Batman and Robin more than forever. Schwarzenegger and Zooman are a big draw. Yeah, Schwarzenegger was the biggest draw for that, wasn't he? He was paid like $25 million to be a bad guy. Oh, I generally love the character of Robin. I couldn't make a Batman story without him.
Yeah, and I tell you what, it's underrated. The Robin sort of arc, especially in Batman and Robin, not forever, is pretty underrated, I think. I absolutely love, like, unironically, that scene in Batman and Robin where they're in the Batmobile and Robin's on the bike and they go down the big giant arm statue and he switches his engine off and he jumps off it and he just screams at him. That's a good scene, that one.
Yeah. Emotionally unstable. Highly intelligent, violent mood swings. Oh, it's not me. I assume that only people like Batman Robin are the most one that saw that first. Yes. Marvin was solid in The Killers. Yes. Don Siegel did that one, did he? Yeah. So Gotham cosmetic scare. So the two news raiders are looking very ropey and unmade up.
Yeah.
Because they're not using any products. Because they're poisoned. Who is using all the products then?
Who is using? Is anyone using? Yeah. They've made the public announcement for no one to use it.
But someone has ignored it. Someone is wearing lipstick, makeup, and
Vicky Vale.
Vicky Vale. And then Billy D's got his soul glow still going. But Vicky Vale is saying, fuck that. Another thing is people have got, how old is some of your deodorants and stuff? They're a good few weeks old, I should imagine. So you can still use the ones you got at home. And there you go. Thank you. I didn't realize until I read some of the trivia that the Ghostbusters house is in Big Trouble in Little China. When look at it, it's so obvious. No, so yeah, poor Alicia Silverstone and her strict diets.
Yeah, they weren't very nice for her, were they?
She's from Oxbridge, of course. Haven't heard the Bat Dance for years. Yeah, it doesn't get any radio play anymore. Think about the future. Fucking hell. Hang on, we've been trolled again. He's probably gone already by the time I read this, but welcome, Ricky. I was with him yesterday. I got to touch him yesterday.
I don't elaborate on
that. No, I'll keep it. It was dark. Yeah, I love how they mentioned Laserdisc in some movies like they're going to be the future. They would have been if that pesky DVD hadn't been a quarter the size. Now, apparently, the Flugelheimen is spelled differently inside and out. There's an extra E in one of them. There's 3 E's in one version, 2 E's on one other version. So there you go.
There's a lot of mistakes in this film that I didn't realize.
I never noticed because I love the film so much, but I could look over them. But yeah, apparently the menu is wrong as well. So the menu has a difference. How can gung ho be racist about 2 countries getting on and realizing they're all the same? Exactly. That's how we see it. Idiots would see it different. Yeah, it looks pretty much the same. Mike, I mean, bro. Oh, bloody hell! Prefer Superman and Spider-Man over Batman. Yes, find a common ground by the end of the movie. It's really nice. Yes. I remember they sent a gold disc, like a laser disc, in a capsule to space for aliens to discover and understand our culture. Sadly, they won't have a player. There's a throwing weapon. Well, that's what was it? Dark Angel. He uses CDs as a weapon and cuts people's throats with them.
Is that with was it Dolph? Dolph
Lundgren, yes.
Yeah.
My mate Matthias Hughes. Do you think Spider-Man Nicholas could beat Batman? Ooh,
no,
that's a tricky one.
No.
Well, Spider-Man's strong and take a lot of damage.
Superman's strong, but he's not beating Batman either.
Batman's just a guy with a lot of money. So people said that, these people faint before the purple smoke gets near them. But it's a gas, so I just figured that, it doesn't have to be. And the other thing is that people said it'd take about 3 minutes for the gas to clear, yet the Joker comes in without a mask on.
Do you think this could be the most iconic sequence in the film?
Yes. And then her gas mask is useless. Yeah, everyone knows this bit, don't they?
I got my partner to draw Lawrence. That's how much I love Lawrence. He's on my wall somewhere.
Yeah, this is because they kept that clip in and
right.
And Prince's stuff is very litigious. So he's buggered off. He's back again. The $1 bill.
Lawrence!
Oh, yes, I've seen that. It used to be your thumbnail, didn't it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Got to get me one of those jackets, man.
Yes. They're probably worth a bit, aren't they? But apparently, the Joker writes on one picture, and then the next scene, there's no writing on it.
It's like a lot of continuity problems, isn't it? Like, when it comes to
there it is. It's on the left. The guy with the beard. The picture's untouched, and he knocks the statue off, and then the next scene, it's back up, and then. But who knows? All right, son. You the teacher once. That was the stuntman, yes, that I mentioned about an hour ago. Although thought Jerry Hall has a burnt face is quite upsetting to a kid. Yes, acid burns or whatever he's done to her.
Yeah, Peter Weller, voice of Batman, man. Sick.
That is true. That was cool, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Fine Netflix. The skulls, the bodies, they give such a glow. I don't know if it's art, but I like it. Apparently he turns the music stops before he presses stop on the boombox. But I want that. Who hasn't had one of those cheap lighters that you've bought for £3 and then you've jazzed it up so you take the lid off and move it, ramp it up so it makes a flame.
That's what we used to do that when we were younger. Like, can I borrow your lighter? Yeah, no worries.
Yes, the cast of Romulus is a young group because the director, was it Fede Alvarez, said he was taking the hint from Aliens where these kids had grown up on a space station or on a moon base or whatever it is, and what they'd be like as teenagers. So yeah, they do. That's who they went for. Oh, saw this on rental when I was 7. Saw Batman Returns at the local arts centre. Ooh, this posh. The show films about 2 months after they came out, and advertised Returns.
Scarred for life.
A use certificate. Yes, people complained more about Returns than they did with this one. For upsetting.
It does
children.
get gnarly at the end, though. Returns with Penguin, 100%,
Penguin.
man.
Well, that was the thing about this film. It had a different ending. Originally, Joker was supposed to escape by helicopter, but he was supposed to get in the helicopter, and as it was flying away, it would scare the bats from the belfry. The bats would come out and swarm him, and then he'd fall out and fall to his death. And then there's also a Korean cut of this film where when Batman punches the Joker when he's in the belfry, and the Joker goes through that wooden window or whatever it is and falls through, it then cut to him falling to his death.
Right. Holy shit. Too violent.
Yeah. We'll trade them for the Wonderworld, though. Sold. I have to see if I can get one of Dick Emery fisting someone. Aliens judging us by watching the entire series, Fast and Furious series on Netflix. Can anyone remember? Yeah, can anyone remember Ben Affleck being Batman? Because when did he do it last? It was the Justice League re-release.
Yeah, when was that? 2020?
Snyder Cut?
2021?
Yeah. Oh, I guess he was in the Flash at the beginning.
Oh, yes, of course.
Well, exactly. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
And that was pretty good.
I've got no problems with Ben Affleck as Bruce
No,
Wayne.
he was, because he had matured by then, hadn't he? As an actor and director and writer and everything. Ooh, I had no Batman figures. I got a pen set, and then I got my Batmobile. That's about all I got.
I've got a few of the Kenner figures up.
I had some Batman and Robin micro machines, but I fucking sold them on eBay for some fucking reason. All right, I'll let you off. Batfleck is forgettable. Unfortunately, I think that is true because he didn't get his own film, didn't he?
It's because of the movies, yeah. I don't think it's a matter of his performance being bad. It's the movies that he was in.
Oh, here we go. I'm melting. I used to have the T-shirt when this came out. I had two T-shirts. One was the Joker with his melted face.
Yeah.
Boo. And I can't remember. The other one was it was another Batman one, but I can't fucking remember what it was. And I also had a Joker comic book Joker with on a Joker card.
I've been trying to collect some of the older T-shirts from 89 and 92.
Oh,
I've got a Batman Returns 92 on, but it's an extra large. And I'm pretty skinny, guys.
Oh yeah, extra large, man.
Idiot in
big fat bastard back there, not just standard size as it is now, because you have to go extra large.
Huge.
Yeah, I bought this one on Vinted for my video I was doing.
I can't remember where I got this one from, and it's a shame because I should really shout them out. It's
closest I could get. There was Flugenheim on the outside. I missed it. Oh yeah, there it is. It's missing the third E.
Oh my god, I've never noticed that there was a Joker van as well.
I've just seen that. Then.
I've never noticed that.
I've never noticed that because they never use it. I remember you could buy it. You could buy it. There was a Joker van, the Joker cars you could buy. But I thought, hang on, it's not in the film. And then, it's parked in the fucking back.
It's crazy watching this scene right now and thinking about like this car chase and how much CGI would be involved if it was filmed.
Exactly, yes. Like later on, there's a lot of model work with cars and stuff and explosions. And I thought, fuck it, just do it in CGI. And then with mixed results.
I think one of my favorite scenes in this is coming up, and it is just the Batmobile entering the Batcave and that whole section before it when it's through the woods.
The music when he's coming over there through the woods.
So good.
Just peak Elfman music, that one. That might be my favorite music in this film. And then, look at how big his brakes are. Because people have even complained that if he's got a jet engine, then he wouldn't have room for a passenger because it would be a single fucking.
You know what, Gareth? You know what I really want? You can get the Batmobile with that plastic shield over it, and like they go on eBay. There's like, but the shield is so like it's just plastic, thin plastic. So every time you see one going on eBay, it's always in terrible condition.
That's a shame. Get a 3D printer.
Yeah.
Now, there's another bit with how much do you weigh? Now, he's already just launched his zip line and carried her across it. So he knows whether she's heavy enough or not for it. Is another complaint. Not by me.
Was that the same zip line, though?
It was, well, it's not the same zip line. It's a
because
that
line, that one in the Monarch that goes like it goes sideways.
Makes its own zip line, but this one goes up.
I'm trying. I'm trying, people.
Yeah.
Trying to
we also missed. I'm gonna nip back up a second. Hang on. I'm gonna cue it up because he falls into garbage. So get his wallet.
I love that line. Check his wallet. Check his wallet.
No blood. Yeah. Check his wallet. Now I'm just going to skip back a bit to when Batman crashes through. No, I forgot to mention it. I'm going to see if it exists. It's supposed to be an extra someone's arm helping. No, I didn't see it. Helping Vicky Vale up when they zip line away. But oh yeah. There you go. So yeah, here's people saying, that's not him doing the stunts in the fights.
You know, one thing that never used to bother me though when I was a kid, I never used to watch these movies and go, "Oh, the action and fight scenes are really shit." Like watching it as an adult now, they're not great. I don't think they're bad for what the movie is, but in fairness, the action scenes in like the Nolan trilogy weren't that good either. To be fair, like the hand-to-hand combat scenes in especially something like The Dark Knight Rises were terrible.
Yes. People have complained that, haven't they? Was it The Dark Rises? They're just waiting in the background to fight.
That one scene, with him and Selena Kyle when they're on the roof.
Yeah.
And all
if
the
you concentrate on those two, it's awesome. If you look around, people are waiting their turn.
Yeah.
I said it before, but the DC cut. DC films are way more interesting than Marvel. Not other companies can release Quest for Peace, Superman 3, and Batman Superman film.
I agree. Ish.
Yeah, look at this car. This my favorite vehicle ever. This is. It wasn't the best. I can't remember what he said it was made of, but it's like a drag car base and then a massive engine. So yeah, he lifts it up. He says stop. He drops it down, and then in the next clip, he's holding it to his mouth again.
I really like the lights on the front of the Batman.
Yes,
bill.
I bet can't see fuck all.
Yeah. You're seeing nothing. Terribly unsafe, but they look cool.
2 side lights on, but we got the best music.
Yeah.
Bit of a choir.
Yeah, this scene's awesome, man, and it's literally just them driving.
Yeah. He's got a light.
I'm turning the music up.
But then it's like dad's driving. Turn the light off. It's illegal to drive with the light on in the car.
Yeah.
I do like the Snyder cut. So yes, as Terrence says, it is awesome. It's 4 hours, but it goes quite quick if you're invested. Val Kilmer and Christian Bale are his favorite Batmans. There you go. Bowler's Ninja is the only Farley film I've seen. Most people have seen Tommy Boy. Yeah, the plastic surgeon scene. Jesus Christ, I'm behind. Hang on. How far behind? I'm going to have to just quit while I'm ahead here and just... Yep, I'm going to have to pick the random. But yeah, apparently so she turns to look back and then sees the whatever drop behind her. But people have said it's impossible for her to see more than the side of the car because of the windows. All right, we're going through this quick. Maybe the Schumacher car. And then, yeah, he's got no barriers in this fucking scene where she just walks.
Very unsafe.
Don't walk over to the end.
In this back cave.
Yeah, just she's dead because she makes a misstep. And apparently, yeah, she's wearing high heels in the whole film, apart from this one scene where she's got flats because she's standing on a grill.
Oh, I thought it was just because Keaton wasn't that tall.
No, that was a big complaint, wasn't it? Yes. Oh, yes, that could be true. Rocky versus Drago. But apparently the 4K of this, just by being teal, does have a different soundtrack as well. And they've changed the sound effects for a lot of stuff, apparently. 5 foot may be the best. Oh, yes. Batman girl. Then your pussy there. Affleck as Batman, Sugami, like Gold as an alcoholic who's older than me, rock on. Affleck does seem cool. Chris Farley's in Wayne's World, yeah. And he's the spot driver in Middle Master. There you go. Danny Elfman sounds good on it in the Super Nintendo. I had Batman Returns on the Master System. I didn't have a Nintendo. I don't like Billy Madison. Have you seen Billy Madison with Alan Sandler?
No.
No. It's one of his man-child thing performances.
I have Billy Madison. I have seen. Is that where he gains the house? He inherits a house. Or am I thinking of Macaulay Culkin?
I don't know. Don't know that one. Is that Mr. Deeds?
Yes, that's what it rings a bell.
I've never seen a 4K Blu-ray, so as far as I'm glad, people can complain they've messed up in film visuals. Yeah, I still try to think if I can find a 4K cheap, I'll pick it up. But still, best Catwoman. Yeah, she is sewn into that costume literally. I had a rumor that Jack Nicholson was seen at a party doing lines of cocaine in full Joker makeup during this time.
I believe it.
I can believe it. Loves to learn, but he mentioned he always complains how he got shafted for Rocky, but he did the director's cut as he knew a piece of merchandise every day. Yeah, he has got a lot of merch. Good evening, Luke James Films. Oi, oi.
Hello, mate. How are you doing?
Batman must have been one of the biggest Gruber Peters productions they ever did. Inner Space didn't perform as well. No. Poor Joe Dante, never had much luck. But yes, Gruber Peters, who finally got his giant spider and Superman with Nicolas Cage.
He certainly did. Wait, he got it in Wild Wild West.
Well, he did. They got it in Wiki Wiki Wild Wild West. I do love the story that Keaton told Jack discussing the darts on the TV whilst we in the makeup chair. Yes, I guess they were in England for a few months, weren't they? We get our darts. I don't think mainstream TV does darts anymore.
I wonder how Keaton felt about being second billed on this film.
Well, I guess he was technically a nobody before.
No, but he is the title. He's the title character.
Well, the same happened to Christopher Reeve because was it
Gene Hackman? Does he get put in front?
Gene Hackman and who's the other guy? His dad in the film, Kal-El, his dad, Jor-El.
Oh, Marlon Brando.
I know Brando got top billing above everyone. He's in it 5 minutes. I'm gonna clean my claws. That's where we're at, people. But apparently, yeah, Michael Keaton was working out in the gym to get it toned up for this. Jack Nicholson walked past and said, "Why are you doing that?" And then Michael Keaton thought, "Why am I doing this?" I watched Total Recall, saw the Insta story. I thought I'd stop and say hi. Oh, hopefully you saw us say hi to you, Luke, if you're still here, because I'm way behind. You're not missing much, Ian. Anyone seen Trap yet? A lot of disappointed people have seen Trap.
I saw it the other night, actually.
What do you reckon, then?
Very mixed. I gave it 3. It's going to piss people off because of M. Night's daughter's music in it. It's very overbearing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you know, in like classic pop 21 on the radio, bloody radio, you're not going to be into it at all. Like, it's an advertisement.
Yes, I guess Kim Basinger, I saw in, what was it? Kiss Kiss? No, not the Nice Guys.
Yeah, I was going to say I saw her in something quite recently.
But that wasn't recent. That was going back a bit now.
She played someone's mum.
Yeah, I guess by the time she was doing 8 Mile, she was playing mums. And then there's not much call for that.
Oh, shit. Ooh. Yeah, she's in 8 Mile, isn't she?
Did anyone collect the cards they released at the time? I picked this in the movie. Come inside. They were great. Me. But I picked them up from eBay about 15 years ago. And I had the gum, and it was horrible.
I need to get some 89 cards. I've only got the return.
15-year-old gum is not tasty. I remember an interview with the ex-coach who used to sell to Nicholas. He flew to London where Jack was filming. There was Mark. I was such a big deal when this film was released. It was filmed in the UK and had Jack Nicholson in it. Yeah, 2 massive things there. Why not support the UK? Trap was fun. It's daft but fun. Now, I think Trap will come round to people. I know people. It's an M. Night Shyamalan. I think they're expecting like Sixth Sense and Unbreakable. That's not what he's doing anymore.
We're not there with M. Night anymore. Like, absolutely not. Like,
he's doing better than Last Airbender.
Yes. Like, the Trap isn't Last Airbender whatsoever. It's not. It's not that level.
He shot himself in the foot, though, didn't he? With becoming the man with all the twists. So every film he thinks, or he's made to do a twist.
Yeah, and really, with the marketing of Trap, they should have maybe tried to not reveal that Josh Hartnett was a serial killer and just did a different take with the trailer. Yeah, just revealed far too much.
Poster, isn't it?
Yeah. I love this scene, mate. Trying to explain.
Didn't know the makeup began and where it ended. Do you think Dudley Moore would be in a good regular? Hello, Blair. That's an interesting one. Dudley Moore, because he was very He was in everything in the 80s. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Would be nice to see a serious Riddler with Dudley Moore. I will take Michelle over Kim and Nicole Perry. Hang on. Oh, Michelle Pfeiffer, yes. Good point.
Yeah.
Dead Calm with Billy Zane, yes. That was on the trailers. She's such a weird character in that, yeah. Eyes Wide Shut has a lot of hidden messaging. Yeah. Not sure Dudley Moore would have looked good in a spandex bodysuit. But yeah, he would have got the laugh. Oh, Ishtar was crap. Yes, it was. I'm not enjoying that. I'm only doing it because Alex Hyde White's in it from Biglands. I haven't watched No Mercy in years. I remember it being good. Yeah, I think it's good because it's a People on the Run film. Right now. So when he picks up the plate, the tin or the silver fucking platter or whatever it is, it's already got the bullet in it. So pay attention, people. I think I remember this from. I think he tried to cover it with his thumb.
Right, I'm at that bit right now.
Yes.
Does it? Does it?
It's got a scratch, or is it a scratch?
It's like a scratch because it's in the middle.
Yeah.
Where that scratch
is, isn't it?
He might. His
People
hands might be
I'm not
covering it
tracking
up.
anyway, Ishtar, you say. Oh, there it is. Is it you, France, that loves Ishtar? Oh no, or is it England? Oh no, bless you. Ishtar. Oh yes, it was. It was bad. Everything apart from the two Lees is good, but I love Ishtar. I used to hate it, but I love it now. Tell the truth can be a dangerous business, honest and popular, hand in hand. Lol. No shit. Oh, it's not Michael Myers. That's a fan. Borderlands movies, yes. I never knew the game. See, I confused Borderlands with that other video game adaptation that came out recently that was doing well.
Last of Us.
Nope.
Oh, Fallout.
Fallout, yes. Because
Fallout's really good.
But exactly. When they came out and then advertised around the same time, I didn't know the difference. And then people were excited for one and shitting on the other. I thought, what's going on here? Pissed off. Oh, all the quotes are coming out. Don't kill man.
We've got to take a drink here, guys.
He's in EastEnders 35 years later. I went to Borderlands and Trap on the same day from Halloween 2025. Yes, because Jamie Lee Curtis and Josh Hartnett are in both of those, or one of those each. I felt that Nicholson is trying to get Bob the Goon to laugh here.
Yeah.
Do you think that at some point Immer's Palace is gone? I've never seen a rich bitch actor. Oh, a lot of Ishtar comments now. I'm so glad I grew up knowing nothing of the origin story. Yes, to me, it's just a guy that dressed as a bat and had a cool car. I was the same. I didn't know. It was Joe Chill. Was Batman 89 ever released on Betamax? That's a good question. I don't think so. I think Betamax had died by 89. Jack Nicholson, hey, J. Cassidy. Jack Nicholson was the only actor who looked like Joker from the comics. Yes. The only other person I could think of was, at the time, was Dennis Quaid, because he had the long face and he had the smile down.
Dennis Quaid? What, from
Apocalypse? No.
No. Who am I thinking of?
Inner Space and DOA.
Oh, yeah. Jack Quaid's dad. Right, I'm with you now.
Jack Quaid's dad, you young people, yes. Oh, Paul says, as much as I love Zimmer's score for the Dark Knight trilogy, and even the Batman, they never topped out. Yes, I do love both of those.
The Elfman score is iconic, though. It really is.
Yeah.
Truly is.
The Batman does have a great score.
I love it. I love the sort of quieter moments in that Giacchino score for the Batman, where he's at the funeral. It's great.
Yes. Mammal was released on Betamax. Oh, so most of Sony stopped making them in 2024. Yeah. You might join me for a week. Yes, there's a similar T2 where the guy takes photos of Arnie from the side, but then they come out as photos on the front. The Daredevil's actually not that bad, especially the director's cut. My only problem is Colin Farrell goes out and he acts like a pussy in the end. Yeah, Colin Farrell was.
Yeah, I was never a fan of the bullseye take in that film.
Yeah,
especially the way he looked.
Batman is released on Betamax, but apparently there is a version of Deadpool, Bullseye in Deadpool 3.
There is.
It's
I won't elaborate on it.
He's got the scar on his
Well,
head.
Gareth, I think everyone thought that was going to be Blade because it was in the trailer. There's a certain bit in the trailer. You see that guy in the background. You're like, oh, that must be Blade. When you actually see the film, he's got the.
It was released on Betamax, but Warner Home Video released a selected number on beta tapes. That must have been expensive to buy now. I've never seen a beta Batman, but maybe they were still making them. Yeah, exactly. Who saw a beta? I never saw a beta until I got about 5 years ago when I picked some up for free. I got about a box of beta recorded from TV, and I'd love to see what's on them, but I can't fucking watch them. Batfleck is awesome as Daredevil. Don't forget Crocodile and Two was on the other side right after Batman finished. Of course, back in Christmas 91. The 1991 premiere. Barrackman was edited. Yes, it was on before 6 p.m. or someone I think said earlier. He still has the beta of Young Einstein and License to Kill. Protect those with your life. Daredevil is the only superhero film I've seen in the cinema. Bloody hell.
Jesus.
There's been a lot of them. I found my rally here about this HD DVD. Yes, I got a few of those. It lost the war with Blu-ray. I confess I contributed to my to hide the HD DVDs behind the Blu-ray in HD.
They really didn't last long, did they? They were. They went straight away. They had like the red box, didn't they?
Yeah.
Was it the red box, maroony box?
Yeah, I got some of them upstairs. It was the marketing, wasn't it? Because it was buy an Xbox, then pay for the add-on, the other HD player, or buy a PlayStation 3 with its built-in Blu-ray player, wasn't it? So what are they gonna do? Ooh. There's an Australian Betamax of B89. Not a big man fan, but I've seen several of them in the summer. Yes, Lethal Weapon at 9 p.m. followed by Secret Behavior 2 at 11 p.m. I bet Michael Myers remembers the Secret Behavior 2. I still can't get over the format called Blu-ray was more successful than one called HD DVD. Yes, you'd think the noobs, but I guess, yeah, the format one. Scrooge with Bill Murray, a potential 80s Bruce. Yes, that was it. Bill Murray.
Yeah, that is crazy. That blew my mind when I found that out.
This is it. So the mayor is on TV, and the Joker comes in and slides him out of the way. And then the mayor is looking to his left, to the Joker. But when they're filming the mayor, he's just looking to the left of where he is. He can't see anything. He doesn't have any screens. He's just on camera.
Anybody who watches this stream after who's never seen Batman 89 before, they're going to be like, you know what? Nah, I'm not going to watch that. It's full of mistakes.
oh yeah, and then he slides him away like he can do that. They show Scrooge around 3:45 p.m. on Christmas Eve 91. It was so badly edited.
Is this with Bill Murray in Scrooge?
That's the Bill Murray one. It's a PG as well, but it's still
because it's wild. Wasn't Bill Murray in the running for this Bruce Wayne?
He was,
Bruce Wayne.
Allegedly.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah,
I like Scrooged. It's my favorite Christmas.
You got Bruce Wayne in jeans and
I love it. Yeah, man, the turtleneck.
I used to have one of those. I used to love it. Oh, I'm Bruce Wayne.
Yeah,
I'm 25 and I think I'm Bruce Wayne. Oh,
I'm off to get a perm. See you later.
So yeah, when he pauses the screen, his eyes are closed, and then when he comes back to the screen after his memory, he's got his eyes open. Oh, there you go. Can't remember a thing about Daredevil. The only thing I remember is Jessica Garner on the seesaw fighting him. The Stan Lee cameo. And a bit
I really like the score for that Daredevil film. It was the same person who did the score.
I need to watch it again. I'm going to watch Elektra again. I think, me and AJ are down to watch Elektra when.
Oh, interesting. I'll be tuning in for that one.
We always seem to. He seems to pick we're doing Catwoman, Elektra. We've done Supergirl.
I saw you Punisher. You did the Punisher with AJ, didn't
Punisher, you? Yeah, because he's a big Punisher fan. So we did the Punisher for the first three. We did Supergirl. We got Catwoman to do. We're doing all this terrible. We did Barbed Wire. You know, that's one of his favorites.
Oh, mate, that's in CEX at the moment for £6, and I don't know whether to get it or not, Gareth. Pamela Anderson.
It depends. The VHS has a 10-minute extended shower scene. But...
Oh, right. Oh, wait.
The opening title, she's having a shower in the dark or on stage, or it's not really. I don't know what. I can't remember. But yeah, people who say they've already seen Deadpool like 5 times, just why? Oh dear. It's making money. Disney are back in the. Well, I don't think it's enough to make them back in the black, but it's close to getting the red. So yes, young Jack Nicholson has blue eyes. Old Jack Nicholson has brown eyes. Ooh, Scrooge on BMX, new lucky gift. Everything on BBC One is edited. Yes, you never noticed it back in the day, but I have zero interest in superhero movies after Endgame. The clue was in the title. Marvel should have stopped there, but of course, money was the driver. Love that Joker. Thank you, Paul. The box office just reached $1 billion, so I can see that, but I can't be bothered to see it, though. Ryan Reynolds just rubs me up the wrong way.
Yeah, he does me a little bit as well.
If you don't like Reynolds.
Yes. I felt a bit shit because I should have come out of Deadpool and Wolverine, like, absolutely on cloud 9. Like, but I just wasn't for some reason. It's a bit sad.
Well, I have a confession. I watched it on YouTube.
All right.
I couldn't get to the cinema to see it on the weekend, and there was just social media was just riddled with spoilers of who's in it.
Yeah,
fuck it. And then there was a HD cam version on YouTube for free. So right. It was taken down luckily after.
Yeah, it was crazy because like literally the whole film, pretty much in segments, is on either YouTube or it's on TikTok.
Yes, because YouTube hasn't uploaded it as a file yet. They can't
recognize it.
Or block it. Yeah, so it doesn't see it as a film. And then it's only because people probably search it and do it manually. Sorry, Andy. Sorry, people. It's Ellis's fault. The bloody get. He won't be back next year for Batman 89.
Sorry. I'm only doing this twice, people. That's it. 2 times.
Oh, Grange Hill showed a corpse of a scoop pool in 89 at 5:30 p.m. Bloody hell. That was educational. I wanted the best format to win this time. I tried to sabotage HD DVD. What's wrong with HD DVD? Didn't they do HD? Yes, there was HD VHS. There was Superbit DVDs. William Dafoe would have been... William Dafoe's the other one that's got the natural smile, hasn't he? Yeah, it's got the fine grin. Yeah, you can get HD VHS. Dafoe playing the Green Goblin, yes, was insane. Yeah. But he had done... There's a lot of stuff he hasn't seen. The BBC cut the Father Loves Beaver gag. I was saying at the time I couldn't understand why they cut it. Exactly. We didn't even know what beaver meant in the UK, unless I guess, as I say, the naked gun. But I don't have it handy. Here we go. The iconic opening doors. Da, 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 da.
So good. I like how they keep this sort of running theme as well. Like, you know, like the close-ups of it, like putting the belt on, putting the like sort of stuff on, close-up of the suit.
The cinematography is so good. He has to position himself so perfectly to get the light right. And then we get the Batmobile. People said, "Oh, the gates open before the Batmobile hits them." But yeah, that thing was fiberglass. It's not going to survive fucking driving through real gates.
Still iconic, this though. I love it where it comes back out. And it's just him looking up at it.
Bulletproof. Tear ass into. It's got massive guns, and then shields. Oh, that's a good point. John Glover, even though he was
I like that.
Batman and Robin. Denzel mentions Laserdisc and Ricochet, like they're the bee's knees. They were the bee's knees. They were widescreen. They had DTS sound, surround sounds. Oh, and John Glover's in The Mouth of Madness. Oh yes, John Glover. John Lithgow is over the top in. I'm gonna fuck your wife. I'm gonna fuck you. Yes. Keep it clean, there, Terrence. Party man. Yeah, we're that far behind. I'm gonna have to go to relevant questions only. Yes, it is Captain Hollister from Red Dwarf, another American actor who is busy working in the UK at the time. Yeah, so here we get the Batmobile. Batman move because whole body turns around because he can't move his neck. Yes. Just intentionally.
Oh no!
This is throwing art.
I love that. Here we go, my favorite tune out the whole film.
Oh, here we go. Now, someone said that the 2 gas canisters under each inflatable is set to release the gas, but then does it leak it out of the gas canisters that attach the inflatables, or is it powering the inflatables?
Yeah, I always felt a little bit confused about that because it looks like it comes out of the neck, like the inflatable's neck.
When it gets too much, it starts ripping at the seams and coming out through the thing.
But the whole thing would blow up.
People are complaining. The gas is obviously lighter than air, so that's why the inflatables are floating. But if it was coming, so if it comes out, it's just going to go up into the atmosphere and not kill anyone.
So are these the dollar bills that we're going to have?
Yeah, these are dollar bills. These are Joker bills, but no one makes a reference to them here. They just keep collecting them.
I'll be 1 second, Gareth. Hello. I need to have my 1p break.
All right, we'll have an intermission. I'll go too. So hang on, pause the game.
We've done pretty well here, though.
Yeah. It's a long film. It's a weeknight. Welcome, Sally, and we'll have a 1 minute something seconds intermission if I can find the clip. There it is. 1 minute 16. Go.
Next time you're in Alfreton, make sure you take a visit to Trade to Video, the 80s video shop. The widest selection, the latest gaming systems, the newest film releases. Straight to Video, King Street, Alfred. Be like Kylie and step back in time.
At the Agra Indian restaurant, we select only the freshest of spices. At the Agra Indian restaurant, we use only the best quality meats and vegetables. We at the Agra bring you the very best of Indian cuisine. For that special functional wedding, the Agra Indian restaurant has excellent banqueting facilities. Experience a warm welcome and authentic Indian cuisine in luxurious surroundings, only at the Agra Indian restaurant.
Sorry, Franz, if you need to be yourself. Should have said, would have had it earlier. We'll just wait for Bill Murray and Batman should have happened. Yeah, that would have been very interesting. Final set Gotham City still inspires awe, even though it's clearly had limited amount of extras in the scene there, so moving around a bit. That's a good point. I've never noticed that. Because where I paused it, there's at least 500 people running around. My favorite Santa Claus movie uses this good film. Raising Cane's a good one. Blowout's a good one. There weren't many female directors, and my mate mentioned loads, and Peacemaker was one that we mentioned. Yes, Peacemaker's a good film. Right, here he's back. Right. We are at engaging. Where are we at? Money being flying around. Is that where you're at?
Yeah. I'm in. I'm back.
Right. I'm gonna my Joker's 200. I think I'm a little bit ahead on the VHS. Right. There's people in varsity jackets, as I know they now know. But yes, this is a film of no set time period. Apart from, we missed it earlier, one of the newspapers has a quote from the president, and it was actually a real one from 1947. And we missed that Bob Kane's character makes an appearance here as a police artist who was played by the dad Cassandra's dad in Only Fools and Horses.
I don't think I realised that Bob Kane had a little appearance in this.
Yeah, because he draws the bat
Yeah.
in a suit and then signs it Bob Kane, doesn't he? Here we go. The iconic. Nice to see that in the flash. But it is a little model. And then, the Batman that turns his head is a model because was that Mythbusters guy found it, didn't he? And restored
Yeah, I've
it.
seen that.
Very nice of him. Yes, here we go. Good question from Sally. Why does Joker kill his right-hand man, Bob?
His ego is bruised, man.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. He's a nutter.
Yeah. He's got a nice shiny toy, and it's taking everyone's attention.
Is the Batman. So yeah, everyone's happy. So I'm guessing it's real money he's handing out. Because I think they would have buggered off. They're trying to
see where this gas comes from, man.
Yes. And apparently the float passes the same shop twice. But it is a small set.
At least it's all tangible and you can touch it. Much rather that
yes. Yeah, you can react to it and know where it is.
Yeah.
Yes,
Buckaroo Banzai
with
Peter Weller.
Yes. Crazy film.
Great ending. Like the end credits where they're all walking. I love that.
Spoilers.
Future spoilers, sorry. Just the credits.
Yeah, so the gas is coming out, ripping the seams. But when you see there
is a close-up of the canisters, though, and Vicky Vale does take a picture of it. Yeah, they're coming out the canisters, man. But what is...
it's got one shot where it's coming out of its neck because it's being overinflated. Next minute, it's not, and it's coming out of the canisters back. Maybe he just said do it both ways.
I love that pathetic little karate chop that Knox asked him to get into his boot.
But then he puts on a dust mask. But I guess that's all you've got. He's beating up these poor hench people.
I'm surprised anyone wants to work for Joker. Like,
exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yes, this model.
Like, as soon as Bob goes a journey, why is any of them following Joker up into the
Bob's not safe.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yes, the Batman animated series that did Adam West. The first one was good. The second one wasn't as good, but I did enjoy them having Adam West as Batman and Burt Ward as Robin back again. So Super Nintendo did a really good version. Yeah, I guess
I'm gonna have to check this out after. That's the second
16-bit, I guess it is. So it can cope. Yeah, medding models are very good in this. My only problem is that they linger on the crash of the Batwing a second or two. Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
Watched it the other night. It does, and it's the fire when he crashes is just.
If you look at the cars too long in that particular scene, that's when they really start standing out.
They look like Hot Wheels. I would have liked Val Kilmer to play Batman again. He was pretty decent in the role. Yeah, Batman forever. Yes.
Oh my god, I would have absolutely in the drop of a heartbeat, like over George Clooney any day of the week.
Well, yes, he would have been good. People only now. I think it's when Batman closes the scissors in a minute. I'm trying to think. People have said that when he presses the button, it says volume on it.
Really?
But we shall see.
I've just missed that bit.
This VHS is very bright. I think it might be coming up when he releases the balloons, maybe.
I mean, I can see it on my monitor.
Yeah, I can't see
pretty
it now.
Clearly.
I didn't see it though. People said that he presses the button. There's a countdown, and then we'll see. Yes, this is
my balloon.
This is the X rental from 34 and a bit years ago, and that's been through 1,000 people, and it still plays great. So very bright picture. Why didn't someone tell me he had one of those things? Bob gun. Bob gives him a gun, but is it the same gun? No, he gets rid of the gun, so it's a different gun. He already had the gun with the giant extension on. Yeah, Tim Burton was whisked away from doing the Superman film. There's a documentary about that, isn't there?
John Schnepp.
I've skipped the comments to during the interval. I couldn't keep up, but yes, I will only keep I will have to go pro super chats only and mates, super chats, mates, and members. Once I hit my 10K, forget about all you other plebs.
You're not far away, no, are you, Gareth?
Well, no, still a fair amount to go, and then there's still a fair amount to go before I get a plaque. I have not seen the Saint Sally. Is it new? An old one, I'm guessing. Yeah, it sure is. Just missed the trailers at the start. Hang on, Franz says like, oh yes, yeah, we sat through. I had to skip this. There were trailers, adverts. So how many machine guns he's got? People said we see the same. He's only got one machine gun on one side, but no, but it fires 2 rows of bullets. And even though the target's on his face, because the bullets on either side, it misses him.
Just totally misses him. This is like, I don't know, it reminds me of the same sequence in The Dark Knight, with the Joker in that film.
Yes.
Where he's coming at him on the little bat bike.
But then originally the Joker was supposed to have a tank hidden in one of the what do they call this? Fair ride, not fair. Carnival floats.
Yeah.
But then they couldn't afford it, so they just thought, fuck it, we'll just shoot him with a big gun.
Look, way better decision to do it with the gun.
Yes, it's much more interesting. Yeah, here it is. So that when
that's the shot there.
There it is.
Yeah.
With the fire and the cars. I've seen this film loads of times, but the other night it's the only time it's thrown me out. Now, can you tell me the kill count for this film?
Oh my goodness.
Considering Batman doesn't kill anyone in the comics. Apparently Tim Burton, I forgot, was in one of the goons in the museum scene. For some reason I can't focus. It's double figures, I'll give you that much.
I'd go in the 40s.
Okay. But this is for everyone killed in the film.
Everyone,
not just one Batman kills.
Yeah.
Now if I can find the feckin' details.
Yeah, I'm going 40s somewhere.
It's the pressure of being live. Too much pressure. God damn it. There's so much fucking... Well, I'm going to say it was I remember it was about 70 something. And not all of them, only half of them were Batman. Now, here we go.
Oh my God. 83.
Hold on.
56 on screen, 27 off screen.
Yes, exactly. And then we got this bit where apparently it's got 900 steps, would take a lot longer than 10 minutes to get up. Yes, good. Yeah, motion control. Yeah, they did use that a lot for this flying. Everyone rented this back in the day. You'll be about 65 by the time you get a plaque. Oh, shit. I'll be long gone, quit by then. The worst model effects done by Meddings was that god awful Neverending Story 3. Oh dear.
I didn't realize there was 2 sequels to the Neverending Story.
Yeah, there's so much never ending, you see. But I've only seen the first one. I think Jack Black's in the third one as a kid. Ah, yes, Prince recorded his encounter with Kim Basinger. Yes, they did date for a while. I couldn't bring myself to watch Neverending Story 3. I was never a fan of the second one. Yeah, I heard the second one's terrible. I still can't believe I've never seen a Neverending Story sequel. You've dodged a bullet there. I was disappointed the Joker henchman in the shades doesn't get to fight Batman. This falls to the kitchen, the church floor. Yeah, there's a lot of that in there. So yeah, it took him. Now, where do the henchmen in the top here come from? They're just there before the helicopter comes to get him.
Yeah, because he definitely wasn't planning on going up there either.
No. So people have said the helicopter dropped off the henchman and then flew away, waiting to come back when the Joker actually arrived.
I could believe that.
I thought you might.
I want to believe that.
Otherwise, it makes no sense they were waiting up there for him. Shields. Hello, Snipmore fan. Yes. But people say that, but I think it's all the hype. Yes, this is Prince we were talking about, though. Yeah, God only knows what he was up to. It's the kind of like the first Indiana Jones film moment with the guy with the sword. Yes, yeah, we got the guy with the sword here, and then the one entrance to the roof is blocked for the police now. The commissioner on his own is trying to move this massive bell.
Pat Hingle, you ain't moving that, mate. Get out the way.
I think Derek Medling's called his effects giant. Medling's magic. Yeah, I tried to get what's his son? I can't remember what his son is called. I tried to get hold of him. I did get hold of him, but he's not doing interviews. But he did GoldenEye, all sorts of stuff. So it would have been really interesting to chat to him. I have seen the Blue Thunder TV series. I have done a live stream about that. It wasn't as good as the film. It's the spoilers. The cassette recording has a woman crying and wailing in the background. It was very ropey, but Prince needed to sell albums. Yes, he did. I barely knew who Prince was in the 80s, which says a lot about me. Yes, exactly. I never, until Batman came out, I don't think I never saw. Oh, there's the iconic turn.
When did Purple Rain come out? That was pre-89, wasn't it?
It was before 89, yeah. It was about 86.
I don't think Batman made Prince. It wasn't like one of them situations.
No, it was definitely the other way around. It was Warner Brothers' own Prince. Warner Brothers was doing Batman. Let's do some cheap things together.
It shouldn't work at all. Like Prince and Batman. And it sort of doesn't, to be fair.
Well, yeah, back in the day, it was like you need one big song, stick that in the charts, put clips from the film in it on Top of the Pops. You got a winner. Or MTV. And then
I will happily listen to Batman Forever's soundtrack, like unironically, where I'll listen to Prince sometimes. I've got Trust on, and I'm a bit like, this is corny as man. What am I doing?
You're just so sick of your job. Because there's probably a lot of bands in the Batman Forever soundtrack that are famous, but I can't think of any now.
Oh my God, it's all sorts. Flaming Lips, PJ Harvey, U2.
Oh, yes. Thrill Me, Kiss Me, Kill Me. I think I had that on single.
Fucking awesome, that one.
Yeah, Prince. I knew Prince from Purple Rain, I think, but I never saw the film. Have you seen the movie Jules? No, it doesn't ring a bell. That came out last year. Meadows got around. He went from doing High Spirits to Batman, then Hudson Hawk and Scorsese's Keep Fit to Never Ending Story. Yes, job's a job. Oh, Purple Rain's 40 this year.
Is Hudson Hawk worth watching, Gareth, or not?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you don't expect Die Hard.
Right. No, I'm not. But the trailer looks all right to me, and I do love it. It's like just a bit of a blank like area where Bruce Willis is concerned.
Yeah.
I want to get it watched.
Swinging on a Star, 3 minutes, 43 seconds. But yes, it's because he did it between Die Hard and Die Hard 2. Right. And it's a story he helped write, but it's great fun. It's completely ridiculous. That's the only thing you should know. Oh, 4K is still Purple Rain. That's gonna be nice. Hopefully, and they haven't AI'd it to shit.
It's probably Batman's best fight in the whole film. This, by the way.
Yeah. So, yeah. Now, He kills this guy, obviously.
Yep. No, Batman doesn't kill.
No, he made him softly. He lets him fall. Then the bit they cut out is obviously when he shoots down the bat cable to lift him up and slowly drop him to the floor safely. Now, all that fighting was going on, but apparently the Joker didn't know Batman was there because he's too busy shagging Kim Basinger.
This scene always was a bit confusing for me as a child. I can't lie. Where she starts going down on him, kissing his suit and that. I'm like, what the hell's going on? I'm having mixed feelings about this.
Exactly. When she's apparently that was edited for some TV things because there's I think the widescreen version has cut one of the old copies when she's kissing his suit.
Yeah.
And then she gets some fluff in her mouth and then
takes it out. Yeah.
That bit was cut for some fucking reason. So, and purple.
What doesn't help is Jack Nicholson's face in this scene. Do you know what I mean?
He's smiling and her head drops down to his crotch area.
Yeah.
And then he seems to know exactly who Batman parents was he killed. And that was over 30 years ago.
Yeah, you've got to think he's probably done some research like on who Batman is and that, but I wouldn't believe
think he knows he's
guy...
Bruce Wayne now.
Yeah, it's a weird one, isn't it? That is something that like was slightly confusing about watching this. How the hell does he know?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Forever gets two great songs, doesn't it? U2 and Seal. We tried singing. I tried singing that when we did the.
I've got so much nostalgia for that Seal song, man.
The lyrics make zero fucking sense, but it's a lovely song. Oh, here we go. It's nice that Joker tries to fight back and he just physically can't.
Hey, you don't know a man with glasses, do you?
It's on Bruce Willis' death. Yes, Death Wish for Bruce Willis. I always loved how they say Batman doesn't kill, but he will leave people with internal bleeding in the street. Yes. He will. Yeah, Batman and Batman Returns, he kills loads.
Yeah, Batman Returns. Come on, man. Put a bloody
he sets a guy on
dynamite
fire
on someone, doesn't he?
Yeah, blows one guy up.
In like the first 10 minutes.
Sets a guy on fire.
For all of the 15 minutes of screen time Batman has in Batman Returns, like he does a lot of killing in it, man.
I wonder if Kim did the same thing with Prince. He was big into. Have you seen what is it? I think it's Bat Dance. It's got like a 6-minute version for the video.
No, is that where he's like half and half? So like half of him's in Joker.
Well, that might be another one, but yeah, he's definitely one. I can't remember which one it is because he's got 2 music videos, and yeah, he comes in and it's like 6 minutes of the song. They don't make them like they used to.
Where would you say, interested, just like because you've seen an awful lot of films, Gareth? Where does this like rank in your all time? If you had an all time,
this one's very high. Mostly nostalgia, but it is a great film. It's definitely top 10 because of it. It's like 35 years of impression.
I just think there's 2 trains of thought when it comes to these like late 80s, 90s Batman films. Like if you didn't grow up with them or saw them at their sort of peak, I think a lot of it would go over your head, just being too silly.
Exactly,
especially if you grow up watching the Nolan films that are very like clinical to me. Like I have a much better time watching the late 80s, 90s Batman films. I probably feel more emotionally invested in the Nolan trilogy, but
yeah, because even this film, as dark as it is, quite silly. Like this bit, Batman just kills the Joker. Just to let him get away.
Reason I always preferred 89 over Returns, I feel like Batman does have more screen time in this one. I just think Michael Keaton's more prominent than he is in Returns.
Less Bowie was being the first FX. There's Bowie. Only for Nautilus 91 Christmas special probably followed Batman. Yeah, Miami Twice. That's a famous one. I was very hyped for an Only Fools and Horses. Before your time, Alice.
I watched a little bit of Only Fools and Horses.
When Christmas,
the Batman and Robin one.
Yeah, is Batman the only superhero whose power is being rich? Yeah, Iron Man is rich, but then has
Green Arrow. He's just rich.
Tech. Is he?
Oliver Queen. Yeah, he's.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he does. Of course, he is. Yeah, rich family, but good at archery. Now, this bit person said that when they fall here, they would have got killed by the suddenly stopping
whiplash. and there's no way Joker could have held on to the gargoyle either.
Well, no, exactly. Now, in the comic book, this doesn't happen. They drop, stop, and then police come running around when they're on the floor, on the ground, and then Batman's lying on the floor covered in his cowl, and the police remove the cowl, and it's Knox under the cowl. He's for some reason swapped places with Batman, who's run off without his cowl, without his uniform, or his cape, or whatever it is.
So they were going to bring Nicholson back. I don't know whether it was when they were what was it after Batman and Robin? I think they were planning Batman. It was going to be called Batman Unchained. I think it was.
Yeah, I heard that.
And they were thinking about bringing Nicholson back in like flashback scenes. That'd have been jarring. Imagine him off against George Clooney.
But apparently, if you watch closely, I've never noticed. I missed it then as well. I didn't see it when Nicholson's on the floor dead. When the camera comes into him after he's on the floor, he blinks twice. Once in the long shot, once in the close up.
No way! I've never. And that is something that I would have paid close.
All right, I'm gonna go back.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back.
I think it's because it's so dark, it's hard to see. Oh, I've gone too far back.
I've got it.
I don't see it. Right, they're falling. Batman's saving her, even though she weighs too much.
I didn't see it.
I didn't see it. I was hoping because like I said, I've never noticed on all the time.
No.
I'm trying to think. What's it? 35 years. I've seen it at least 30 times. Then, if that's a minimum.
Oh my god! I wouldn't even like it.
I have seen Fast Getaway with Corey Haim and a lovely. All right, here we go. Yeah, the long shot is so far away you can't see his eyes.
Yeah, I've... Nah, no way.
I think Jack for $100 million will keep still.
Not like Wesley Snipes in Blade Trinity, though. He wouldn't even open his eyes.
Was there a posted about that? Yeah, Miami tries to look special. Oh, nearly. I thought I was waiting for it then. And no, he's not blinking. Yeah, Miami Twice had a massive budget. Clint Eastwood Batman. Yeah, people have said that back in the day. He could have been the older Batman.
Yeah,
I'm not surprised at all, Alfred. And then now, I need to pay attention to this. When it goes up, obviously it cuts between live action, model, and stuff. Quite obviously, but because people said it's different motion. Oops.
I love the score in this end scene, man.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, and it goes up. It's the first time it does it in the film.
Dong. Now, they're complaining that it's obviously a background painting that is because it's not projecting onto clouds that they would need for that to work. Right. Oh yes, there was. Yeah, I think the Scarecrow was going to be in the fifth one, wasn't he?
I wonder if they offered it to Robin Williams again.
Oh yes, how many times? Scandalous. Very good.
I love it. Yeah,
special visual effects, meddlings. Oh, where is Terrence? I want my money back. This fucking tape is ruined. In Spider-Man Gwen Stacy doesn't survive a similar whiplash event from falling. Yes, I'm being caught in a web. Maybe Batman's cables are more elasticated than his web fluid. Indeed. Right, we've got 3 minutes of trailer. What's it called?
Credits.
There was a lot of people. Floor runners are on this thing. It really did set the standard for what was coming. Terrence is correct. A real benchmark for comic genre. I really like Murder with 1600. I interviewed its director, who also did Halloween 4 and Seagal's Mark for Death. Lovely guy called... I've forgotten.
What's Murder at 1600?
It's a Wesley Snipes thriller where he investigates murder on White House. Nicholson copied Danny Kendall. Ooh. Poor Danny Kendall. Really enjoyed hanging out and blabbing about movies. Hope you have a nice, peaceful week ahead. Good night. Yes, good night, Terrence. Thanks.
Yeah, you too, man. Good night.
We'll go through these credits and I'll say goodbye to everyone. Traveling Matt, cameraman. So it's based on the Running Man. Oh, this is unwatchable.
We're getting a Running Man remake. Gareth,
yes,
how do you feel about it? Glenn
I
Powell.
don't know. It was all right. I guess if it's based on the book, as they say it is. And
you put Glenn Powell in anything.
Glenn Powell's in it, and the lovely Sydney Sweeney, apparently. So, yeah.
Oh, she's in it as well? No, I don't know. Is she not in the Barbarella remake that Edgar Wright's doing?
That's a fake trailer, isn't it?
No, but Sydney Sweeney is doing something for Barbarella.
But then, yeah, she's allegedly in it, remaking it or whatever. But yeah, I can't remember if there is a female character in the book of Running Man.
Have you read the book for Running Man?
Yeah, I read it 30-something years ago.
Is it a lot different from the film? Or
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's very different. There's a few videos on YouTube. You can see that. Compare the book to the film. But yeah, the film has nothing to do with the book, apart from the general idea of this. Keep the public down with this TV show.
Yeah, right.
But in the book, he goes all over the world. He gets like a week to escape and then disappear, and then they have to find him. So young Jack Napier was Hugo E. Blick. Now, I think I saw him in something else, but I can't remember what it was.
See, I can't remember for certain, but I think Jack Napier, the name was like first came into prominence in this film. It wasn't like a comic book name, Jack Napier.
Yes.
And it's interesting that comic book writers then started using Jack Napier as like the actual sort of
that's what usually happens, isn't it?
Yeah.
So stunts, there's a lot of stunt guys. Tipping, who's a famous one back in the British stuntman of the day. Jim Dowell.
There's a gentleman who I follow on Instagram who was one of the stunt doubles for Keaton, and I can't remember what the guy's name was.
Very useful right now.
I know, so Summit Ballot. Sorry, guys.
Also mentioned off external tapes. How you can tell they were stopped the microsecond the credits start. That is true.
Oh, Carl Newman. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Hang on. What's his name?
Carl Newman.
Carl with the C.
Yeah. Yeah, he's Ballot Bat on Instagram, guys.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, stuntman for Batman.
Yeah, that's. I don't know if you can see him there.
No proper email address. Oh, only Batman. Movement double. But he's a ballet person. Yes.
Yeah, got a dancer in it, player. Only dancers, man.
Right, let's wrap this up. Scanless is up there with Purple Rain and The Ladder for Prince Ballads for me. There you go. Yeah, I think Scanless might be better than Bat Dance. Good night, Savoy. So yes, see people tomorrow for License to Drive. Obviously, License to Kill, but it's not. Yeah, this.
I agree.
How strong is this Prosecco? 10.5. Oh shit. Maybe shutting it down.
I hear you, Gareth.
You can hear me?
Hello, can you hear me?
Oh shit. Hello, I can hear you. Can you hear me? No? Oh shit. It all goes wrong at the end. How about now? Is it me or anyone else? Let's see.
Gareth, if you're there, I can't hear anything you're saying, so I'm totally in the dark here. You can hear me? Right, I'll just stay stum. We're at the end now anyway.
Yeah, we're at the end. We'll say goodnight. Yes. Oh shit! What happened? Can anyone hear me? But we'll go for this. Cheers. There we go.
I just can't hear you. I can't hear you, Gareth. It's okay though.
All right, let's take care. Good night, everyone. Good night, everyone. Good night, good night, good night, good night.
Night, people.